are now tuned in to Unmotivated Ain't True Podcast with Coop the Beat Man. Let's crank it.
It's that motivation. We from the city, west to wise up. It's time for the real to rise up. It's that motivation. No cloud chasing, let's be honest. We gon' keep it real and 100. It's that motivation. We telling everybody go and wake up. Get to the money, get that cake up. It's that motivation. We got the whole game wide open. Making moves, yeah, we keeping it in motion. It's that motivation.
About to witness the street knowledge.
Actually, we'll be interviewing at the team. We're here to fuck shit up.
Let's knock this motherfucker out of the
What it do? This your homeboy Coop the Beat Man, aka Fat Boy Slim, aka Brother Man from the fifth floor.
What up with it, man? It's Reggie, a.k.a. Reggie, no code name.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up, y'all? This is your man, Ken, a.k.a. Meet You From the Neighborhood. Now, let's go.
We got a special guest in the building today.
Extra special, man.
Yes,
Like
sir.
I said before I fucked up, I'm starstruck today. Man, he been going in. You know what I'm saying? Talented, hard working. Man, I love his push, man. I love his grind, for real.
Appreciate that.
Great songwriter, too, by the way.
Ooh,
Thank you.
We're going to get into that.
Oh, yeah.
We got the homeboy Dupreezy in the building. What's up, Dupreezy?
Chilling, man. Blessed, one day at a time, vibing out.
That's what's up, man. Like, man, I know you've been hard working, man. Like, how does it feel, like, just staying on the move?
Oh, man, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I'm a very active person in life in general, so being able to have a consistent schedule and like something that always I can look forward to,
Right.
it keeps me going. Give me something to look forward to on the next day.
Yeah.
Give me a purpose to wake up.
So you always kind of had like that structure like that when you dealing with entertainment, music?
I wouldn't say I had the structure, but I had the energy for it.
Okay.
I had the mindset for it, but I didn't have the structure. I wanted it. I wanted to have the structure, but the structure wasn't there, if that makes sense.
So how did you develop it?
By pushing and just being myself, and then just figuring out my routine, figuring out a strategy to be able to make sure that it fit with me and for me. How would I word this? I would say that it was very disorganized at first.
Right. Okay.
And I didn't really have a strategy at first. I was just going off instinct, off the jump, you know. But then, like, once I really sat back and realized, like, what I needed to be doing and how I could strategize and make it work smoother, that's when things started leveling itself out and building itself up that way instead of just throwing stuff out there and wishing and praying. I just had a game plan.
You came up with that on your own, or you had somebody to come in and help you?
I came up with it on my own.
Okay, that's what's up.
So I want to know, we're going to start from the beginning. The beginning stage of Dupreezy.
Okay.
What made you want to get into rap?
I was a very shy kid when I grew up. I didn't really have a voice, and I was really reserved. So, like, when I grew up, I was pretty sheltered. I went to a private school at first. I did not like it at all. It was like the worst years of my life. I'm not going to say that I don't appreciate where I came from, but I didn't like the environment that I was in.
Yeah.
And so then once I got to get out, I went to Hickson High School, and I got to really experience life.
Yeah.
And to see what the environment was like and being around people that could do whatever you want to, dress whatever you want to. I mean, to an extent, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
That's kind of like where I got into it. I mean, I met folks that were smoking, and they were like, they'd freestyle, and I was like, "You're just making this shit up off the top of your head?" Right. Like, hell yeah! I was like, "Damn, I'm gonna try that." You know, that sounds fun because I grew up playing the guitar, so I never really thought that I had a voice. I'd go home if I was pissed off, I'd be playing the guitar. If I was sad, I'd be strumming a melody, whatever it may be. But then, like, eventually, I kind of was like, I'm trying to speak this into existence. You know, like, let you hear my voice. I mean, this guitar can only have so many chords, but my voice can have a lot of words.
Yeah.
So that's where I started to try to build myself a foundation and be like, you know, I'm gonna have some fun with it and just be free.
So it was
a release.
high school?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade. About when it started. I didn't take it serious though. It was just for fun.
Gonna give him the famous question.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's been a minute, ain't it?
Give him the famous question.
I was over here thinking
Go
about
for
it.
it.
I was gonna say,
Go for
hey,
it.
Hit him with it.
your first verse, man, was a hard to trash. Be honest.
Trash.
Okay.
Who, I
Trash.
mean, about whose standards though? Who said it though? You think it's trash or somebody was like,
I did not. I think that I had fun with it at first,
Right.
and somebody told me it was trash, but I didn't care. I was just trying,
Yeah.
and that's what it was. I had some shit that I probably said like 100 rounds in the chamber. And I'm like, what kind of? They're like, what kind of gun hold 100 rounds in one chamber? The thing gonna explode makes no sense.
Yeah.
I remember somebody saying that to me, and I'm like, I was just fucking off, having fun, and saying whatever. It rhymed. I put it there.
So
it didn't discourage you or nothing when they said it was trash?
No, not really. I've never really been one to get discouraged, honestly. Like, I like criticism. You can give it to me all day long. I mean, you can tell me I fucking suck and that I should quit rapping. I'm gonna be like, appreciate the info. That's your opinion.
keep pushing.
Yeah,
As long as you keep pushing.
yeah.
man.
I love this. That's why I do it. 'Cause I
At
love
that time, you know what I'm saying, you first started writing, you first started getting into the rap. Who influenced you?
I grew up one of the first 3 people that I listened to was Kevin Gates,
Okay.
Rich Homie Quan, and Future.
Okay.
It was like some of the first 3
Okay.
artists that I got blessed upon. I
I'm
was like-
old as hell, man.
I mean, I like old shit too.
I'm old.
Well,
Okay, I'm just thinking about his first influences.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
man, I'm old
yeah.
as shit.
But who are you? Who'd you grow up on?
Curtis Blow. Curtis Blow.
He said Curtis Blow.
I was just playing.
Nah, I mean, my
I know
first.
Curtis Blow.
Nah, not Curtis Blow, but my first
You saw the
introduction.
breaks over there.
My first introduction to rap for real when I was
Yeah.
a little kid. My pops used to bump Slick Rick and NWA
Oh, yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to be in his car with him, and it was tapes back then.
Right.
Yeah, I had a tape in there, and shit, that's all I heard.
Right.
All day, every
What about
day.
you, Ken? Like,
Actually, NWA,
okay.
Public Enemy. Actually, my favorite back then was KRS-One. I love Boogie Down Productions back then.
You see why I feel old?
That makes me feel super young too, because I know NWA.
Shit.
I know
Hey.
NWA, but I don't know the others. So I'm like,
It's like
that was back in the 80s,
well,
man.
I'm gonna have to catch up on my shit.
You said
But
you already
see-
put me in the
but see,
ground.
we were really
Hey.
kids listening to NWA when we really wasn't old enough to be listening to that shit.
right,
We had
right.
older siblings.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that's really how we got into it. Like I used to like DJ Quick as well, AMG,
Yeah.
all that stuff. But I really wasn't old enough to be listening to that.
Right.
But when I was of age to actually go to, I don't know if you remember this, Cats. We all went to Cats on Brandon Road back then.
Yeah.
When I'm actually purchasing music,
yeah,
now you're talking about that time where this is around like Ready to Die Biggie drop.
okay,
You know, stuff like that. Then that's when I'm actually purchasing with my own money. Then,
Right,
around
for
that
sure.
time. So.
For me,
Go ahead.
respect
no, for me, it was too short. My brother used to have his Cadillac, old school Cadillac. And like he said, the tape deck. And he would play Too Short, Poison Clan.
Poison Clan was one.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That kind of got me into it, but I always loved music.
right.
Like I used to have this radio and I used to listen to 80s, 70s and 80s.
Yeah, for sure.
That's my thing.
Okay.
And I think that's what made me become a producer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I can-
getting into the
yeah.
music,
I
because
can
that was
respect it.
music.
I'll tell you, I grew up on
Yeah.
70s, 80s, but it was in rock and roll because my mom's the one who got me into music.
Yeah.
I never did nothing. My mom taught me how to play the guitar.
I was going to ask you, how did you learn
Yeah,
that?
well-
And the fact that you can play the guitar, do you do any production?
I would like to, but I'm gonna be honest. I've not been consistent enough with playing the guitar that I would feel comfortable enough with putting it into something. I mean, I got to the point a long time ago where I was playing by ear. I could hear a song and slowly start to, okay.
Oh, you like Nick Cannon,
Get
the
it.
drum line. You said Nick Cannon.
I don't know about all that.
Hey, he don't want to be associated with Nick Cannon.
I don't know about all that.
Not no motherfucking Nick
man.
Cannon.
Yeah, but
Hey, man.
I mean, I was
Nick
enjoying
Cannon.
though. I'm not gonna say I'm to that extent.
Shout out to Nick Cannon.
I mean, but
Yeah.
Hey, you know that was dope in the movie when he couldn't read music.
Oh, yeah.
He stepped back and just watched
Yeah.
them sticks
Honestly,
hit that
this-
snare drum.
You right. You right.
Like being
you
in the
right.
band, it's a lot of people that was like that.
Yeah, can't read music.
music.
For
and just
sure.
Naturally got that
That's that
talent.
ear.
Yeah,
That's that
yeah,
ear. They
got
have an
that
ear for it
yeah.
because you can pick up the notes. Because at first I had to learn chord progressions, and I'm like learning the chord progressions, and I'm learning like A, C, G, D, and all this stuff, and I'm like, let me just hear the damn song and let me try to figure it out. And I'd
Yeah.
sit there and just drill it into my brain until I started figuring it out.
To me, that showed the real talent, though. If you
Right.
can just play it by ear
Yeah.
without even knowing no
For
notes
sure.
or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different level, but I mean, I wasn't to where I could listen to every song and do that. I got it to a couple, so, I mean, but no, I would love to be able to plug in a guitar
Just
and
go.
do my own shit
Yeah.
and be like, here's my beat.
Man, when I first seen you on Facebook, and you got to take me back to this time.
Okay.
You on the stage, you turn around. I think you took a selfie, and that was you was opening up for Kevin Gates.
Yeah, that was the first time.
Okay, man, crowd crazy. You had the crowd crazy,
For
and I
sure.
heard your show crazy.
Yeah.
I heard from Lil Mo, Lil Mo
That's
Water.
my boy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lil Mo Film.
Shout out Lil Mo.
Definitely.
Shout out
Lil
Brother
Mo fans,
Roland.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? But I seen he was like, your show is crazy. So take me back to that time. You first opened up for Kevin Gates and the crowd crazy.
I remember telling Michael right here, I told him, I said, I've got an idea that I want to do.
Uh-huh.
I said, it's either going to go really good or really bad. Because I was like, every time I want to go to a show, I bring high energy. That's what I'm about. I'm high energy, you know? So I'm jumping up and down, blase, blase. But I have a couple slow songs where I'm like, I want to do a crowd switch,
Yeah.
you know, and be able to slow it down and see what I can get folks to do and whatnot. And I got the song called I Want to Know. And it's super heartfelt to me. Like I was sitting in my studio, and I'm not even going to be a bitch to say it, but like I was crying my eyes out. I was in a very depressed state of mind at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to release myself. And I wrote the song called I Want to Know. And I was like, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get everybody to shut the lights off. And then I'm going to have everybody bring their phone lights out. And we're going to create an ocean of lights out there.
Yeah.
I said, they're either going to listen to me and they're going to fuck with it, or they're going to be like, shut the fuck up and get on with your show. And that's what it was. So like really coming into it, I was excited. Like I don't get anxious when it comes to shows, which I feel like is really weird for me because I deal with severe anxiety on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So being in front of 1,000, beyond however many people, it's like the best drug that you could ever take.
Right.
And so preparing for it, I'll have me like 2 beers. No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go getting fucked up.
I was going to ask you, what's your
Like a ritual.
Yeah, what's your ritual? Everybody have a ritual
for
before
sure.
they perform.
So I don't like getting fucked up. I don't like smoking. I don't like doing none of that shit. I don't want
Okay.
anything mind altering for me
Yeah.
to happen. I want to go out there, have the cleanest, purest vocals that I can have, and
Focus.
put on a good show.
Yeah.
So I'll have like 2 beers, and then I'll say a prayer. You know, because
Okay.
I'm deep in. God's the only reason that I'm alive right now. To be
Okay.
honest with you, I mean, I'm not gonna go saying that everybody has to be spiritual to be able to do what they want. But I mean, for me, with the things that I've been through in my life,
Yeah.
God got me. And
What's
so
up?
I'll say a prayer and just pray for a safe show, a blessed one, and that I do a good performance. And I go up there, I grab a microphone, and I'm ready to fuck some shit up.
do you got to have a big entourage, or just you?
No, I mean, whoever want to come, hell, I'll go by myself if I got to. I don't care. Nah, it doesn't affect me. I mean, I don't ever pull up with people on the stage. I mean, sometimes Michael may come up if I'm doing like Rock the Boat or some other little shows or whatever it may be, but usually it's just me, solo dolo.
I'm gonna ask you a question. In the future, is you gonna put a guitar out on the stage?
Am I going to pull a guitar out?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
That'll be dope.
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
should-
saying that'll be dope.
That'd be good.
That'll be dope. I'm
We can
just saying,
manifest it. I mean, I'm diverse when it comes to my music, so I mean, who knows?
That'll be dope.
Maybe I will plug it in. You know?
I'm sitting here listening to you, man, and just conversating with you. You seem like you're a real kind of mellow guy.
I am.
Yeah,
But you said you high energy on the stage.
So,
like, do you have to flip the switch
no,
or
so
whatever when you go out there, or it just
it
the
naturally
music hits you?
happens.
Okay.
Yeah, naturally. But like, so in the past 2 years, the best way that I can explain it is like my past life, I've been so driven from like stress and anxiety and stuff. I feel like that's all that I've known.
Yeah.
So like if I'm at peace, something's wrong. I'm over here like, okay, something's not right.
Al Bundy complex.
Yeah.
know who Al
Is that what
Bundy
it
is?
is? Is that what it's called?
Y'all
I don't
don't know
know.
Al
You
Bundy?
y'all don't know Al
Yeah.
Bundy?
Married
course
with
I know Al
Children. He had this thing, and I feel like I got the same.
We just had this conversation
Yeah,
like
we
2
did.
weekends
Yeah.
ago.
If everything going right, I feel like something ain't right.
Yeah, yeah. It's an offsetting feeling.
Right,
For
right.
sure. I'm
And
like waiting like,
It made me paranoid.
yeah,
Like, something
hell yeah.
finna happen.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
It's fucked up that you gotta have that feeling.
Oh, for sure.
You know, but you know what I'm saying. But right now, everything going right for you.
Yeah, I
Do
mean-
you feel like everything going right?
Knock on wood, man. I'm telling you, I'm serious. Like, yeah, yes, right now, yes. I feel like everything's been blessed. That's the best way I can put it. Because I wake up every morning and I'm like, thank you, God, for another blessed day.
Yes.
Thank you for another day alive. Thank you for another blessed day. Thank you for all these blessings that you've been presenting me with. I'm just very thankful from where I'm at. Because, I mean, like I said, being stress driven, so what I was trying to get at with that is like these past 2 years, what I've been practicing, what I'm preaching, is I'm focused on my peace. That's my main thing. If you're disrupting
big.
my peace, get out.
Hey, that's big.
If anything that's like that, if you're not helping me, and you're hurting me or taking away or distracting me, please exit yourself from the
So
room.
we always ask this question, like when we get into the deep type stuff.
Mhm.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the greatest,
Yeah.
where your mental space at? Be honest. Be honest now.
I'm gonna be very honest. I feel like there's definitely room for improvement. I'll give myself a 7.
Okay.
I feel like that's generous towards myself.
That's not bad at all. Though.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because if I'm doing 7, 8, 9, I got 3 more levels I could go to, 3 more. If I'm at complete peace, something's definitely wrong.
See, the reason I asked that because I don't know if they know, but I follow you on social media,
Yeah,
and you're engaged.
I am engaged.
You proposed on the beach, right?
I did.
That lets you know I'm paying attention,
Yep,
right?
yep,
you know
you're
what I'm
right,
saying?
you're right, for sure.
Yeah, I'm like,
Congratulations.
yeah,
Thank you very
man,
much.
congratulations,
Thank you.
man.
What's up? Oh,
Your stress levels up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, she said, oh, boy.
I didn't see it, so hey,
If you want to talk
I know
about
you nervous as
anxiety,
hell. wasn't you?
you could put me in front of 10,000 people. You
Right.
give me a ring, one knee, and a beach and a female in front of me, I'm tripping the hell out.
Oh,
I am wigging. It don't matter how much alcohol you put in my system.
right.
I am freaking out. But yeah, she said yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my best friend since 8th grade.
Great.
Shout out to Abby.
That's
That's
great.
my
What's up,
baby.
man? What's up?
It probably took like 2 or 3 seconds, but that shit probably seemed like an eternity. If I
Oh,
was to say
for
yes,
sure.
right?
I was shaking. I was like, I looked at a video that my sister had took of me, and I'm like starstruck about the whole damn thing myself. I'm like, oh, I don't know what to feel. It was the best thing in the world because they always say that like you'll know when it's right.
Yeah.
And I was like, I always tried to force myself into wondering if I could feel that feeling if it was right.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I can't do that. But then just out of nowhere,
Okay. You least suspect.
and I called my mom. I'm like, I think I want to marry Abby. She's like, you sure? I'm like, 100%. She's like, okay,
Oh.
that's what you want to do. I support you. I'm
That's
like, oh,
what's
yeah,
up.
let's go.
How do she support your music?
100%. She's back. She's my rock.
Right.
If she like just now, I told her I was like, I'm at this badass podcast place right now with some new folks I ain't been with.
Right.
And she's like, send me some videos. I'm so proud of you.
Right.
And like she'll text me and see like my likes and whatever, which I was telling you earlier. I was like, I don't really give a shit about all that stuff, but I have to,
Yeah.
quote unquote, just for what I'm doing. But she's like, I'm so proud of you. This is amazing. I love you. Have a great time. Keep me posted.
So does she don't really come to the shows?
She
kinda
will.
stay-
Hell, she been
okay.
to every one of them. Yeah,
Okay.
hell yeah. She go to every one of them. She been to
Real
Atlanta.
support.
Yeah.
Real support.
Every single one of the Kevin Gates shows came to those hole in the wall shows, on the lake shows. It don't
Now,
matter.
is she coming to keep an eye on you, or is she
No.
coming to support?
Nah.
I gotta ask.
Nah, she knows. I'm the most solid person
Okay,
ever
okay,
behind her.
that's
I give
what's
her
up.
all of the reassurance she needs.
Yeah,
there ain't
what's up.
nothing. I'm loyal as hell. That's my rock. That's
That's good.
anything and everything I could ask for in one person right there.
And I'm sure that's a great feeling to know that your other
Oh,
half
yeah.
support you. And
Yeah.
like you just said, you talked about peace. You don't want anything disrupting your peace. And when you got somebody like that, and I know that you talking about don't disrupt my peace.
Yeah.
This person is not disrupting your peace. You're not disrupting their peace.
For sure.
So it's just going together.
It's your
Don't
work
get me
way.
wrong. It ain't always rainbows and butterflies.
Oh, of
Don't
course
we-
it's
Of course
not.
not. Of course not. Of course not.
Hey,
But yes.
we'll talk off pod. Trust me.
Of course
Yeah.
not.
We'll talk off pod. I know. But for the most
I
part,
love you, Abby. I love you.
for the most part though,
Yeah,
I mean, like
for
you.
sure. Like if I'm like, hey
Y'all
baby, I'm about
rolling
to go
smooth.
down. Yeah, for sure. I mean, and she respects if I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna go write me a song. She's like, You do your thing. Whenever
Yeah.
you're done, just whatever. She'll check in and be like, "Can I hear it?" She want to hear it. She'll support it. She'll be like, "Oh, I love that."
So when you gonna make a song about her?
Or have you already?
I haven't.
Hold on. I ain't want to ruin the surprise.
No, I haven't.
You done ruined the wins.
I know. My bad. I'm sorry.
Coop done ruined the wins.
My bad.
I haven't made a song about her yet, but I'm definitely not opposed. I've been in a different element, and I'm not going to say that I can't do that. But just like my mind frame and mind space that I'm in right now, I'm going for like super high energetic. So like I'm a seasonal kind of person. I like to. I'm not going to say when I write I'm seasonal, but if the vibe's right, I'll go in there and I'll write something that's fitting for that. Like
Okay.
if I'm in a loving mood, if I'm really happy and like, just for instance, say me and her are having a really great day and I'm chilling with her. I'm like, okay, I want to write something. I'll go in there and I'll write something like that. And it may not create a whole song, but I'll have a portion of it. But then if I'm in there, I'm feeling something energetic, I may write the whole thing, or it could be vice versa. My big motto when I go in to write a song is if I feel it, I'll kill it.
Right.
So I'll go in and I'll find the beat, and that beat will either click, or I'm going to have to keep cycling through them until I find the one that...
That's what I was just gonna add. So when you write it without the beat. Like you don't even.
Yes, sometimes I do. It just depends. I mean, honestly, like I've wrote an entire song without hearing the beat, and then went and tried to find a beat that would fit for it. Yeah. And I've found a beat, and then within 15 minutes, I had a whole song done.
Right.
And I literally called Michael. I'm like, dude, I don't know what it is, but this is just flowing out. I'm not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know?
So speaking of that, like, what's your process? Which one you rather do?
So I used to freestyle. I love freestyling.
Okay.
It gets my juices flowing, but I'm not going to say my best work comes from it. I'd rather freestyle a bit and then just kind of go off of it and then write it down. But if I feel the beat, I'll go in and I'll just write. I'd rather write. I feel like my best work comes from when I write, because I like to go. I'm my biggest critic, so I'll go in there and I'm like, that wasn't good. You can do it better, or rephrase that, or just whatever it may be. And then that's how I'll go in and I'm like, okay, now that's fire.
Right.
They'll enjoy that. Because I've rewrote songs before.
Oh, all right. That's why I was going to go ask you if you ever rewrote a
Yeah,
record.
I've had bars, or I've had a whole verse where I'm like, this first one's way fire. Second one's just, I can't do that to myself.
Yeah.
And go back in and critique it.
Do you are you one of those writers that, let's say you're not writing a record or whatever, but you out and about for the day,
Yeah.
and something just pops in your mind, or you see something that triggers a thought, you're like, oh, that'd be dope for a line, and just put that in your
Yeah,
notes
for
in your
sure.
phone real quick.
I can give you a great instance. I went out to Charleston with my girl. We took a little vacation for a little bit. I was around palm trees and shit. And I was like, I'm trying to post up. And they had the pool lined with palm trees, and they had these giant egg chairs. I was like, I'm going to sit in here for 2 hours, and I'm just going to write something. And that's what I did. I sat out there and just took away from being at home here in Chattanooga and being in a different environment, and then just kind of soaked it up and did it like that. Yeah, so I mean, definitely my environment definitely affects my mood and stuff. I mean, I can be downtown and it could be kind of muggy outside, and I could sit down under the bridge and just chill and write something. I'll sit out on my kayak in the middle of the lake and bring a JBL speaker out there and tune out, you know?
In the middle of the lake.
Yeah, by myself.
That's dope.
You know?
So for the people, you are born and raised in Chattanooga.
Yep, born and raised in Chattanooga. I'm born and raised in Hickson.
Okay. See, now, like, since it's so much motion going on with Dupreezy, it's so much motion. Like, you said you opened up for Kevin Gates, what, 3 times?
Yeah, 3 times.
3 times. Okay. Anybody else you opened up for?
Yeah, I've opened up for Young Dolph a couple months before he ended up passing away.
Okay.
I've opened
You got a
up.
record with Dolph, don't you?
I do. It's called Real.
Yeah.
Sadly, on that one,
I'll let you know we do our homework.
I appreciate that. Yeah. I didn't get the full clearance on it. It was a struggle, which is weird because I in with a couple of his people at the time, but it was like trying to call God to try to get a hold of whoever I needed to get a hold of. So I just put it on my YouTube and let it do what it did, which, I mean, it is what it is. But I've opened up for Afro Man which I've also got a record with. That was way out of my element, but it was a fun one.
Yeah.
It was a smoking track. You know,
Okay.
got to do something uplifting, kind of vibey and wavy.
Okay.
That was different. And then, I've opened up for Jelly Roll as well. It was like 2 years before he blew up to where he's at now.
Oh.
Jelly Roll, cool.
Well, can you tell, like, because you done opened up for some pretty big acts, man. Like,
Yeah.
so what's the, did they come find you, or how did you, like,
No,
how did that happen?
Just knowing people. Really, so with the Kevin Gates thing, I mean, I've been friends with his, I'm not going to say friends. Let me reiterate that. I have been acquainted with him since 2016.
Okay.
I've known him for a little bit. I was going to get a feature in the past. I was kind of weary on it. It was almost like a too good to be true thing, but I wish I would have jumped on it now. Now that me and him are as close as we are for what it is,
Yeah.
and stuff. But no, I mean, with the Jelly Roll thing, it was somebody that I knew, and he was like, "I believe in you, and I think you could put on a good show." He's like,
Okay.
"I can get you on this show if you want to get on it," and I'm like, "Hell yeah, for sure, why not?"
Jelly Roll is a cool ass dude.
Yeah, he's laid back
yeah, he's real cool.
for sure.
I remember when he came in with Steve now, Valley Boys. Shout out to Steve now.
Shout
Oh,
out.
yeah, definitely shout out.
Yeah,
Valley
shout
Boy.
out Valley Boys.
Yeah.
Steve now.
That could be some controversy here with that one.
Oh,
Trust me, I know. But we, hey,
Oh, hold on. I don't
What's
know.
understood doesn't have to be explained on that, so it's all good.
okay. But yeah, that's what I meant.
know, man.
but-
We don't know.
I'm kind
We-
It's all good. I
I'm
mean,
kind
we
of
don't
interested in it. I kind of want to hear about it.
I mean, I'm not
I don't
afraid
know
to.
what-
I ain't afraid to talk about the juice of it, really.
Oh,
That's
I
up to
don't know.
y'all.
That's up to you.
It is up to you.
I'm cool with it.
I want to know.
If you really want me to be honest, I mean, I don't care because I've talked to him about it. But like,
Yeah.
when I first come, like, he's the one. Steve is the one that got me on the Jelly Roll show,
Okay.
Okay.
and I was like, hell yeah, I appreciate it. He got me on for free.
Okay.
You know, it didn't cost me a dime, and I was like, hell yeah. And he presented me with all these people. He's like, hey, I can get you a feature from such and such and such and such.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this story short on it because
Yeah.
Yeah.
is what it is. You know, living and learning process. I'm a person where I forgive. I'm not gonna forget, but I forgive.
Right.
You know, because I like I said, I'm focusing on my peace.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna clear the negative out of my heart. But he offered me a bunch of opportunities. You know, that I was like, hell yeah, that I'd be super grateful to have features and verses. He brought me out to meet Struggle Jennings. I don't know if you know who that is or not.
I done heard of him, but I haven't.
Do you know who Waylon
told me.
Jennings is? You should ask. So he's old. That's like beyond my parents' time, but like within my parents' time and stuff. Like somebody they grew up listening to. But Struggle's a pretty big guy.
Okay.
But I footed the bill for the video for that and stuff, and I was promised money back or whatever.
Yeah.
And long story short, I put a good bit of money in this man's pocket to be able to do these things. So I'm like, we're working as a collective.
Okay.
I'm like, hell yeah. I was like, you can do this. I'm gonna do this for you. You do this for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you. You help me. You scratch my back. I scratch yours. Kind of
Yeah.
deal. And I mean, long story short, I got fucked, and I never seen any of the shit that I put the money in the man's pocket for. I mean,
Okay.
he promised
So
me shit was gonna come back, and I mean, like I said, I'm not out here to create beef or anything like that. It is what it is. It was a living and learning
basically
lesson
on
for me.
Some bad business type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, for
Okay.
sure. And I mean, and everybody has their little pivots in their life. You know, I mean, it can defer you from what you should and shouldn't be doing. So I'm not gonna knock it, and
But
it's
you-
cool.
You taking it the right way though.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, it's cool. Hey,
You
it's a
taking it
brush.
as a lesson learned.
Yeah,
and you
I'm gonna brush
learn
it off
from
my
and you
shoulder.
move on.
It's cool.
Saying that.
I wish nothing but the best for you, and it's all love. At the
Right,
same
right.
time.
Hey, I
Saying
appreciate
that.
you sharing that with
Yeah.
me too. Man.
Saying that,
for
we finna get into a segment. Now, the gift and the curse, you basically explain a good part of what you're doing, and you explain the bad part of what you're doing.
100% for sure.
So you can decide if you want to say the good part first or the bad part first.
Okay,
It's up to you.
that's fine.
But just explain like a good part of what you're doing and a bad part.
Good part of what I'm doing.
Hey, this is supposed to be the easy part.
That is the easy one.
A good part of what I'm-
It's
a
the
good-
easy one.
A good part of what I'm doing.
Yeah, what you enjoy.
I love making music. I love being able to have a
Right.
voice.
Yeah.
One thing that I said, music is the sound of the soul.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you're going to go through pain. You're going to go through love. You're going to go through aggression. You're going to go through happiness, whatever it may be. But music's the sound of the soul.
Right.
Because if you're happy, you're going to listen to some upbeat shit. If you're sad, you're going to listen to some sad, depressing shit. I mean, it is. So music's the sound of the soul.
Right.
Bad part is, I mean, I'm not always accepted into what I do, and that's okay. You know? I mean, there's a lot of controversy over me doing what I do, but I enjoy because, like, how do I explain this? I've been around a lot of people, and I've been super accepted, and I think I get more love than I get hate. But the hate is always going to try to pound on you harder than the love would be. And so I feel like the hardest part for me is just to try to push the hate to the side.
And you answered one of my questions for me, because I was going to ask, I mean, I know it's 2025 and we should be advanced, but I was going to ask, like, how do you have to really deal with things being a white rapper in a quote-unquote black industry or
for
whatever?
sure.
Like,
I mean, and it's to each their own. I mean, I'm going to say that I've really received a lot more love than I have hate.
Right.
And I do really well with not lingering on the hate because, like I said, I'm focusing on my piece.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, hell, I've been the only white dude in front of 350. I don't want to say it like that, but like I've been the only white dude in a building in front of 350 black people in Duluth, Georgia. You know, and I'm asking these folks, "Hey, will you take my picture tonight?" And they're like, "Why?" I was like, "Cause I'm performing tonight." But it's nice because at the end of the day, those people are everybody's shaking my hand, and they're like, "You really surprised it." You know, you surprised me.
You let the talent do the talent.
Yeah, because I'm not out here trying to be controversial on that aspect. Like, I want to make music just like everybody else makes music.
Yeah.
The genre I chose, I almost want to say it kind of just chose me because of like the life that I've went through. You know, I've been through a lot of shit. I've seen a lot of shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I have. I really have. And I mean, if it wasn't for God, I'd be dead right now or in jail, straight up.
Yeah. Well,
you know,
I wanted to kind of touch on that too, because I really hadn't, just being honest, I really hadn't heard about you.
That's cool.
And
Yeah,
when,
for sure.
Coop told me we was interviewing. I started listening to some of your music on YouTube or whatever, and you dope as fuck.
I appreciate that,
That's
bro.
hard ass music.
I appreciate that.
But the song that really hit me and the song that really got to me, and I wanted to know a little bit more, like the song "Demons."
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you kind of, know what I'm saying, kind of expound on that
Hold
song?
on,
Hard.
hold on,
That
hold
song
on, hold on.
serious.
Yeah, that song
Hold
hard.
on.
It is.
That song
For sure.
hard.
That's fine. I appreciate that.
I just
Yeah.
want to give you an accomplishment.
Okay.
Reggie don't like nothing from nobody around here.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
He over exaggerating.
No, but that's
a little
cool.
bit. He telling the truth, but he kind of lying a little bit too.
It's cool that you really depicted that song because
That shit hit me, man. Like when
That-
I was listening to it, it did something to me.
so that was a hard part of my life right there. I really don't care to talk about it. Honestly, I was addicted to cocaine for a year.
Damn.
You know, I met the wrong people. I was around it, and I did some stupid shit. And then my best friend ended up passing away. It wasn't because of that or anything like that, but like God told me, and my mom told me too. She was like, "Hey, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I got an idea, but it's like if you really need to quit doing this because it's just tearing you apart and it's tearing everything that's around you apart." And like, I never knew that I had an addictive personality.
Yeah.
Found out quick that I did. But, yeah, I went through a really rough patch in my life where I lost myself completely. I was not me at all.
Damn.
And the song's really about finding myself because it's like going through an addictive personality and having that personality and just trying to like build yourself and get past it. But yeah, I went through a rough patch with that. And before my best friend had passed away, my mom was like, "I just have a bad feeling that something's going to happen to you or something's going to happen and you're not going to be able to control yourself and you need to get better." And I don't want to say a rude awakening, but I had like an enlightening experience. And I was like, "Austin, it's time to get yourself together, man. Like, something's going to happen." And then literally a few months later, my best friend had ended up passing away. And I mean, I'll be on. It's part of life. I mean, I appreciate that, but that wasn't just another building thing. That's a whole nother story on top of my music thing as well. But yeah, I mean, I quit it, and I thank God because I mean, honestly, with like how I am, there's no telling what I would have done or how I would have reacted or what could have happened. But I mean, everybody's got their experiences. Everybody's got their life, little things they go through. But it depends if it makes you or breaks you.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that my mom's always said, she's like, "You have such a strong mindset." She's like, "If you say you're going to quit something or you're going to do something, you fucking do it."
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's something that I've really, like, I quit alcohol too. Like,
damn, I feel guilty.
No, hell no. It's nothing like that. No. I quit. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. I took a tea break. I cleansed my body and stuff. I went 4 months sober, cleaned myself out, but I realized though at the same time, like, hey, you falling off on the deep end on that or doing such and such, like, you can control yourself.
Yeah,
you know? And that's
you
how
got
I am.
some discipline.
Yeah, for sure. That's a great way to put it. Yeah. Self-discipline. But yeah, I mean, like when my best friend passed, he was like one of the first people I showed my music to. So, and he was like, bro, I can hear this shit being on the radio. And I'm like, really? Really, you think so? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you need to keep doing this. And then he ended up going to jail for like a probation violation, something stupid like that. Yeah. And I was like, you've got to hear this shit that I'm coming out with now. And when he came out, he was like, you got to keep continuing. You have to. And so when he passed, I made a vow to myself and to him. I was like, I'm going to keep pushing and doing this. Like, I'm going to make you proud. And not to continue on to it, but like a monumental, really heartfelt moment that happened for me when I opened up for Jelly Roll. Yeah. I was never really familiar with his music, but he had this song that was called Smoking Section. And it was like, I wish that heaven had a smoking section. Yeah. And it hit, and when I heard that, my mom looked at me, she's like, what do you think Matt would say right now? I fell out, and I was like, he'd be like, dude, this is so fucking badass. And it hit me so hard. Yeah. And I was like, amen to that. So that's kind of like just a couple few things that have kind of hit into that. But yeah, that song.
And that song really stuck out to me.
Yeah. Because in one of my bars, and there's like, wish I could be 16 smoking weed out of a Coke can. Because like when I first started smoking, everybody was smoking out of like them little bent Coke cans.
Yep.
You poke a couple holes.
And you had the little hole on the other end right there.
For the breather.
Yep.
And so it was like, I'd rather be doing that than doing this bullshit or whatever, you know? It was like I lost myself, and I'm like, I'm not that person. I don't do drugs. I don't do stupid shit. Yeah. You know, I lost myself for a minute, but I think it was a living and learning moment for me.
Yeah.
So now you're getting into the rap thing. Like, you really have motion.
Yeah.
You go do this 1 versus 20.
Yeah.
Finna get into that. We do the 1 versus 20 at the Humidor. Shout out to the Humidor.
Shout out Humidor.
Big shout out to the Humidor.
Yeah. I think Chris Abernathy, did he have some, like, I think he the one that kind of put that on.
What was his name? Was it Chris?
Chris Abernathy.
Who was the guy?
Shout out to Chris Abernathy.
Who was the guy that did it, that always be messaging me? Man, look, do not take this as disrespect.
Yeah, we got to give him a shout out.
Yeah, 100%. Alex Billingsley.
Oh, okay.
That's who it is. I'm horrible with names, great with faces. No disrespect. But yeah, Alex Billingsley. He's one of the people that threw on that. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you do the 1 versus 20. And run us through that, because I didn't know, like, I'm out the loop. I didn't know it was a competition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how they do it, like how they was going to do it or whatever.
Right.
Run us through that situation.
So I had a bunch of my friends hit me up, and they were like, yo, you need to get into this competition and do this. And I did a little research, and I'm like, I've been weary about it. So like, I've done competitions in the past before.
Right.
I usually get like the shit end of the stick on it, be last person or whatever it may be. And my girl, Abby, I told her, I was like, hey, this is something that I might look into doing. I was like, kind of wishy-washy with it. Don't really know that I want to do it. And kind of like what I've said before, I was like, she's been my supporter, and she was like, well, you need to do it. She's like, I think you need to. Michael, too, he's like, you need to get on this. He's like, this is just going to be another footstep in front of the other. You need to do it. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Lack of better judgment. In my head at the time, lack of better judgment. I'm going to do it or whatever, not knowing what the outcome was going to be. Because I'm not a big competition person. But, I mean, if I need to go up and I need to show my face, I'm going to do something. I'm going to come in 10 toes down every time. So, sent the money in. I sent like a $65 down payment for, or whatever you call it, an audition fee. And it's what it is. It's just an audition. So everybody and their brother can do it. So we go in, and apparently there was like 50 to 70 somewhere in that mind frame, or somewhere in that little thing that audition for it, and they're going to narrow it down to the top 20.
Okay.
So I go in, and not to toot my own horn, this song was never been. I've never played this song in front of nobody.
Toot your own horn. It's your time.
Oh yeah, yeah. This
All right,
that
well,
time.
I've never,
Toot that
I've,
shit.
I've
Toot
never
that
performed this shit, and I had the whole fucking place going crazy.
Right.
They were
Right.
chanting my lyrics back at me at the end of it.
Right.
I had the whole place jumping up and down because
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
private audition, so that nobody's allowed in it unless you're paying.
Okay.
And I think it's only allowed 2 people, so it's like the judges and their family and friends. The end of my song was like, yeah. The whole place, yeah. Just at the end of it. And it felt great, so I'm like, at least I know that this song's going to do something. If I don't
Yeah.
make it through, at least they know the words to it. But long story short with that, I made it through. It's supposed to be a 3-round thing. So the next round is supposed to be a hard song. So I'm not going to say the hardest because the 3rd round is supposed to be your hardest song, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But first round, you're supposed to bring your hard song that you think's going to make it to the 2nd round.
Okay.
So I bring my hardest song, and I redid that one because it was a different judge. It was Boosie's daughter that did the judging for that. Let her hear it. She was like, "Oh yeah, for sure, that was hard." And then, yeah, and I was first pick too. She didn't hesitate on that. She was first pick on that. And then 2nd round it was acapella freestyle.
Oh,
And I told Michael, I was like,
oh, so they did.
Oh,
I ain't know it
I ain't
did that.
yeah,
I would have quit.
yeah. And so that's why I
wish
told
I could
him.
have seen that shit now.
That was fun, and that's why I told Michael, I was like, "You're gonna see either True Colors show, or they're gonna fold.
Right,
You're either
right,
gonna
right.
choke, or you're gonna spit some fucking bars."
Yeah.
And so that's why I waited around. But really, I didn't wait because she was like, "Who wants to do this? Y'all can either step up to the plate, or I'm gonna start picking y'all." And before I could put my hand up, somebody went. I can't remember who went first, but somebody went. I was like, "Shit, salute to you." And that's balls to go first on something like that, you know. So stepped up to the plate. Somebody did it. Da 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 da. And I can't remember if I was the 2nd or 3rd. I think I was 2nd. But I was like, "Shit, I'm gonna go. All right, go ahead. Let me get it." And I went up there, did my thing, and then she was like, "Yeah, that's how you need to come with it, with some bars." Because I mean. And people started choking, and I mean, not dissing nobody because that is a very stressful situation. You know, you ain't got a beat in front of you. You got to create.
going.
Yeah.
For how long? They got a time or they
No,
saying-
they just wanted to see what you could do.
So you can just go up there and spit a 12.
If you wanted to, yeah. I mean, yeah, 6. And if you choke up after 6, choke up after 12, whatever it may be. I don't really know how long I went for, but I mean, just solid little minute for sure.
You went a minute. You went for 60 seconds. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
more. That's
So I did that. And then 3rd round, so basically, like, I didn't get to break this down. So, like, the 1st round, they wanted to eliminate 10. So that's 20, now you're down to 10. So then from the 2nd round, they wanted to go from 10 down to 5.
Okay.
And so then out of the last 5, they wanted to pick the winner.
Okay.
But at the last round, they were like, "We're having a hard time picking who the winner is, so we're going to pick 2 people." Made it a 4th round.
Okay.
I was not expecting at all. Like, I'm thinking this is it, one and done. Let's call it a
That
day.
is 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they were like, "We're going to pick 2 people, and we're going to put on a beat, and y'all going to freestyle whatever beat we pick." I looked at Mike. I was like, "They done fucked up with this," because that's where I enjoy. That's in my opinion, sometimes my strong suit. Like if I'm, like I said, if I feel it, I'll kill it.
Yeah.
And I don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna kill every beat I freestyle on at all. But if I feel it, I'll kill it. And they played that fucking Dolph song, "Get Paid." And I was
oh man.
and I didn't know too at the time because I was sitting there listening. I thought they were just playing some music to get by, and I was like, "Is this the beat?" And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh shit, okay." I just started going. They were like, and I mean, it was nice. And then I ended up winning. The dude that was also against me, fire. He has a story to tell. Bro's got bars. He got a voice. Shout out, his name was Sledgehammer. I've never heard a lot of I've never heard of a lot of the people that were up on this platform. I mean, there were a lot of females in there too that were fire.
Yeah.
He was Sledgehammer from here?
I think.
Older guy. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not, he's definitely a lot taller than I am and bulkier. So, I mean, it ain't hard to look.
I ain't never heard of
Sledgehammer.
I haven't either.
Shout out
But-
to Sledgehammer.
Yeah, shout out Sledgehammer.
Yeah, but I mean, he brought it, and I mean, it was nice. I mean, I never went in thinking I was going to sweep the whole competition or nothing like that. You know, when I listened to the people that were up there, I was like, I've got some good competition tonight, and I like it because that's what I want. You know, I'm not here, and even if I were to have lost, I'd have shook his hand and be like, "Bro, fire, let's link in, let's do some shit."
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna hate on the next man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna shake your hand, give me your information. Let's lock in on some shit.
So you did get like some
network.
Yeah, some good
Oh, for
networking
sure. I'm
with that.
always going anywhere I'm in the building and there's artists that are doing their thing.
Yeah.
I'm getting your Instagram, your phone number, whatever it needs to be, whatever your easiest contact, you know, Facebook, whatever it is, for sure.
Saying that, like, how do you choose your producers?
Again, if I feel it, I'll kill it. So I mean, God, I'm horrible with names. I'm gonna give my shout out to him, and you'll know who it is. Dwayne.
Wayne on the beat.
Yeah, Wayne.
Wayne on the
About
beat.
to work with him.
Empire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wayne on the beat.
Horrible
Wayne
with
on the beat
names,
hard.
great with faces. I'm telling you, but yeah, Wayne, he's got good shit. I've got some beats from him from a while back, and I've also just been introduced to people as well. I mean, just to give a shout out to Steve, even though whatever it is, I mean, he hooked me up with some Tay Keith beats.
Okay.
that I got to use and stuff, you know. I mean, 808 Mafia beats. So I mean, it's not all down bad and gritty from like what it is. I mean, there was some positives that came out of everything that happened. So it's not just to bash him for what I was saying, like I said.
So
But
you just be kind of introduced to him.
yeah, I mean, he was really the first person that really got my foot into something different. You know, I mean, like I was just pretty much a local that was trying to get my name out there, and he kind of, I was young Dupreezy before I was Dupreezy.
I mean, well, hey, well, shit. I mean,
Yeah.
we introducing. Let me throw my man Dupreezy, Coop the Beat Man.
Yeah, I know. I've heard. That's what me and them were just talking about
I
earlier.
already told him. I got something for him. I got something for him.
I'm finna say that go.
Because I told him when I talked to him earlier, I was like, I know you be making beats. So I was like, I'm trying to get
I
something.
need to hear you on one of them beats, man.
I'd like to do it.
I need to hear you.
I'd like to do it.
Yeah.
Throw that plug in there,
I
man.
like his
You know
energy.
what I'm saying?
I like his energy. Like I like the fact that his creative process is tied into his emotional process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love that.
Similar to you. When you make
Why you say that? Yeah,
Similar to you.
exactly.
When
I'm in the mode, like I love music.
As you should, bro. I'm
Like-
telling you.
Music, you don't realize music is like a parent to me. Like music is like my gateway through my fucked up life.
Hell yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So music done saved me in so many situations. You know, when I first went to child support, like music, like you know, I'm just letting y'all know, like for real.
That's a good way to start it
I'm
out.
gonna tell you this. This is a true story. When I first had to go to child support court, before I had left my house, I sat down in my studio. You remember the room in the hills, on the hill? I sat in the studio and I just started working on a beat just to get my mind, cause that shit can be stressful.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's
You
a way
know
to
what I'm saying?
clear your mind out. It's a release.
And it's like, I had to, because I was like, man, I don't know what's finna happen. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? That's just an example.
I can respect it though.
Right. So it's like I'm real emotional
Dude, I mean,
with
for
music.
sure. Yeah.
So
It's the sound of the soul.
I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What
if
you
I'm
were listening to on the way to that heart of the city, Jay-Z? That what you were listening to on the way
to family court.
Ain't no love in the heart of the city.
Whoop that trick. Hey, that's what you should have been listening to. Whoop that trick.
Nah, I just playing.
Hey.
But nah.
Hey.
But
This podcast gonna get everybody in trouble.
Nah,
Everybody.
Hey,
Everybody blame it on alcohol.
Yeah.
blame it on alcohol.
We sick
But
as phones.
it's like I'm real, like I'm into music like that. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to everything, and I pay attention to everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I seen like your movement going, you have emotion and stuff like that, I was like, okay. And I'm one of them people. I'll be like, I know what you need.
Yeah.
I'm that producer like that. I know what he needs. Ask Ken, like
That's how you do.
I think he need this. He need this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can respect that.
And I'm gonna let you hear it, and I feel like it'll be a bank. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, for sure.
I love your talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your talent, you can rap.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Man.
And
you
right.
can rap.
Like just listen to the words.
Man.
I can't give them that until I'm in that session.
Yeah,
And
I know how you do. I know how you do.
How they did. Eminem did Kendrick like this. Well, he was like,
The test. Yeah.
Brought him in the studio. I need to know this you writing it.
Yeah.
And locked him in, and he wrote some shit that blew Eminem mind.
Oh yeah,
And you know what I'm saying?
that's cool.
I heard that
You
story.
can go through my notes on my
No,
phone.
I trust you. I trust you, bro.
I write my own
you ain't got
shit.
no ghostwriter.
No, hell no.
I trust you, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't
especially
do that.
especially if you like doing freestyles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like my homeboy Kane, he's one of my favorite freestylers.
See, that's somebody I'd like to freestyle with because I
Yeah,
can go off of.
right, and y'all could just go in a circle. Him and Twist. Have you heard of T Riser?
Oh yeah, it's my boy. Shout out T Riser for sure.
T-Riser,
Riser,
man.
one of the
Yeah.
top
Shout out to
freestyles.
his-
Yeah, he's one of the
Yeah,
top
go hard, too.
freestylers. Him and Kane to get together.
We got a song too.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
that.
I
called
didn't
What
know
You
that.
Know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't know that. T Riser.
And I think that, if I'm not mistaken, it's a few years old, but that's on a Take Keith beat too.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, and it's hard. Yeah, that's why I was telling you earlier. I drop projects,
Oh.
but that's one that I definitely feel is hard too.
Yeah.
You know,
So
and
hold on. We got to get into these projects. What's the
Riser,
first
hey.
project?
the
just to
truth.
let the people
Was it
know.
The Truth?
The Truth.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had one that was called The Truth. Yeah, what you
What's
know.
it you know? Okay.
Yeah,
T.
it's a
Riser.
different, and I don't know how many songs were on it, but boy, I felt like I had the weight of, I had everything in me putting that one out, and I was like, this is gonna be the breakthrough. But it wasn't. But it's cool though, because like I said, just like everything else that I'm going through, living and learning process, it's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
But and then Something Serious.
So that's the second one.
That's the second one.
Okay.
And I think that's more along the lines of like an EP. I think I did like 5 or 6 songs or something like that on
Nah,
there.
it's more than that on there. I feel like
It might be then.
cause it's Demons on there. Is
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Dead End on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Deep End.
Deep End.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh yeah.
That's bad
yeah,
that
they
I
got-
don't know
they got
about.
more
He do his homework. He do.
I
his-
like
yeah,
it.
hey.
I like it.
Hey, he do
Let's
his
see how many
homework.
we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I stand corrected. I got 8 on that one.
Yeah. That
Nah, album's like 13 to.
No. The album is summing up.
Really?
Yeah. I learned that from Kanye.
Stand corrected. Yeah, That's on Me is on
Yeah.
that one.
Okay.
That's
what
one of my
I
favorite
was
songs.
going to ask you as far as like when you make an album, you like to do the long albums, like the old school Master P where they got about 25 songs on there, or the short.
I'm
you know
over
what
here
I'm
like
saying?
my mindset was like, I'm just gonna pick what I think are my hardest songs at the time being, and I'm just gonna push them in there and shove them down their throat, and just
As
and
a
hope you like it.
as a producer, I'm into that creative process
Yeah.
because that's a whole different creative process than making the music. Making the music is the easiest process.
For sure, it's all the things that come after.
Right.
And
That's
so
when it.
that's what I think. Hurt myself. Like if it was really up to me, all the songs that I did on there, like That's on Me, just included, I'd have done a video to it. Or Demons,
Yeah.
that would have been a fire video.
Yeah,
Hey.
I could have done a
like-
visual to that people would have been like,
Yeah.
dude, I really, really feel that. You know, like just for instance, like life of an addict, quote unquote,
Yeah.
or something. You know, do something where like I feel you, but like being able to make it past that, do something better with your life,
Yeah.
make it past it. So, like what I'm wanting to do is like my process now is I want to do single video. Because like if I'm going to make something that I feel wholeheartedly in behind, I want to give you my visual too and behind it,
Yeah.
to where you can see where I'm coming from.
Oh, hey, I think people today have to see it. Like they listen to they see music. They have to see it. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
go ahead, fill
All
up.
good.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I need a
Let's
refill.
go.
It's fill up
Let's
time.
go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, I was finna say that. I was like, hey, man, you been on that one cup
He been
for a minute.
babysitting. He been
Hey,
babysitting
hey.
over here.
Say he worse than me.
We don't. The only reason we babysit is if it's poured heavy, and we poured heavy.
Oh
Over there
man.
with the heavy hand.
Yeah, he got a designated driver.
Michael
So
got you.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
he got you.
I'm gonna sip something strong.
But yeah,
It's all good. And I want to hear how this connection came about.
right.
Michael been one of my best. So this is another thing that I like to say too. I'm very. I used to think everybody and their brother was my friend because, like I said, I was very shy. So when I thought that people were my friend, I'd allow everybody in my corner.
Okay.
And then I had to learn real quick that everybody wasn't there for me for the right reasons.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true.
like whether they're lying on me or talking shit or whatever it was, like back in high school, like petty little stuff.
Yeah.
I started to dwindle it down, and I'm like, I'm starting to see what true colors are of people and see what like life is about.
Yeah.
And so, like, I have a bar in one of my songs. It's like circle smaller than a period. And like, it's really what it is. Like, I keep
Hey,
my.
that's a dope ass part. Right there. God damn, hey.
That's what it
That's
is.
why
like,
I like him.
I got really few friends, and like, just for instance, Drake songs, no new friends.
Yeah.
I've grown to where I don't like new people. Like, I'm not gonna say that I don't accept new people like around me and being around. Like, I'm a generous person. I respect everybody that's around me until non-respected. Like, respect is given when received, kind of deal.
Yes.
But I'm cool with being acquainted with you. I'm glad to know you. Nice to meet you. I hope you have a blessed day. I wish nothing but the best for you. But I'm not going to be like, hey, homie, you trying to come over to the crib and hang out with me and do this or that or whatever it is. You trying to go out and eat dinner with my girl, me and you do a double date or something like that. Like, I don't want new friends. I'm cool where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know, I've got 3, Lord, if I'm wrong on this, no disrespect to my other friends, but I've got 3 best friends, and it's Michael, Skylar, and DJ.
Okay.
And those are my boys. I'll die behind them. I'll ride behind them. And I mean that wholeheartedly. And then, like, behind that, I got my girl Abby. And, like, I'll die behind them every day. Like, if something were to happen, if Michael were to call me and say, something's going on, I'm pulling up every time. Behind anybody that's my circle, I'm going to die behind you every day. Like how Kevin Gates be like, I'm going to die for you on this stage. But I really mean it. Like, my life is just as important as yours is to me.
Yeah.
And I love you just as much as you love me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to lay my life on the line for you every time.
Yeah.
But the good thing, like, when you find people like that, and you'll put their life out for them, but the good thing is they won't put you in a position to do that.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a really good point to
Right,
make.
right.
Yeah.
And that's when you know you got the right friends.
For sure. Yeah. Because they bring nothing but positivity and love into your life. They ain't going to be like,
listen, me and you got a lot of the commonality that way. The way you just
whatever. Nigga,
explain.
you be at the club like, nigga, I want to file that nigga.
Hey, but wait. Hold on.
Man, I want to file them.
You get a hold on.
Yeah.
That may be true. But listen. I know I got him. He gonna pop up with the angel halo. He gonna pop up on my shoulder.
I'm the positive.
there you go. There you go. As you should.
I know he gonna calm me down.
I ain't weak. I make sense.
You're not weak.
Right.
I make sense.
Nah, that ain't weak.
100%.
I make sense.
Yeah,
I make sense.
Yeah, like it ain't nothing about being weak. It's just you
know how they portray it,
sure,
though.
smart.
You think things through, and I don't sometimes.
Right.
So that's what. Yeah.
Well, because folks want to test you at the end of the day. They want to see how far they can take it till they break you.
Yeah.
But the smart mentality is to be able to stay calm, cool, and collected and be like,
Being more
are you worth my fucking time?
Yeah. See, one thing about me and him been friends under 30 years. Yeah. One thing I know about him, he always gonna bring me back to the center, no matter what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I wear my heart on my sleeve, so I'm more of an emotional type guy. So
Same. I can respect.
they, everybody
I
to
can
be
respect
around
it,
me,
brother. I'm telling you.
I expect everybody around. They always bring me back to the center because sometimes I just don't.
I'm the same
Getting out the
way.
lane over here.
I'll go with my heart before I think with my mind and my gut.
Yeah.
I promise you. And sometimes it might end me up in the wrong position.
I just like I learned from
love
Ken.
that.
I learned from Ken to
I'm gonna give you a cheers to that.
oh yeah, most definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. I learned from Ken like to look at the situation. And Ken one of the fastest thinkers. Like Ken come in the room, he's seeing everything. Hey, this. Nigga, don't do this, do this. And he like, and you know what I'm saying? He thinks so fast. And I learned from him like to be aware.
Right, for sure.
Definitely
You know what I'm saying?
You have to
Be aware.
Yeah.
And Ken like one of the best at it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he the best at it, but he's like one of the ones I know.
It's kind of how I was raised.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
And it is.
To be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of what's
You're
going
a
on.
product of your
how things-
environment.
Yeah, so.
I mean, that's really what it is, though. I mean, because like I said, I mean, in the past for me, I used to think everybody and their brother was my friend. So, I mean, imagine just letting the whole community in.
It's a learning process.
Yeah, I mean, I really could have got fucked off really bad a long time ago.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I'm glad that I went through that learning process and be able to, I mean, even though they weren't my friends, I mean, I'm glad to be able to meet the people that I did.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, they were another stepping stone in the road that I was, and I mean, they might have affected me in a different way.
They prepared you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everything is like it's kind of like every interaction is like an interview.
For sure. I think every lesson is a blessing and every blessing is a lesson.
Exactly. And with all of those sayings and stuff, you start kind of just looking at people and learning what you can learn from this person.
For sure.
You know, even I think I've said this to y'all before, how I'm at that point where you can show me something, right? We can go, me and you can go somewhere. We can watch this guy play basketball, right?
Right.
And he execute 10 different moves.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, he did 9 moves terrible, but we're not gonna harp on those 9.
Right.
We're gonna take that one that he did great.
Pivotal.
Exactly. Then we're gonna implement that in what we do.
Yeah.
And I kind of look at everybody like that. I want to see what's the good in you and how can I implement that
100%.
in my own lifestyle to move forward and be more positive and be able to help other people as well.
If you look at the negative in everybody, I mean, at the same time, that's a negative connotation on yourself.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you're not reflecting a very good personality aspect if you're over here looking at me like, well, you fucking suck. You did this wrong.
Yeah.
You did that wrong. Blase, blase.
I'm laughing because I feel guilty because I'm the one who always.
No, I do too, bro.
I always point out what I be saying, snakish behavior.
Hell
like
yeah.
I'm always.
Dude, trust me.
But that's a
looking
part of you
for
trying to be making sure you're aware too.
I'm not going to tell you that I'm not somebody that does it too.
Hold on,
I talk shit.
Let's
I ain't
let's put the
proud of
mic.
it.
I want to hear what Michael just said.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I met Dupreezy, a lot of people always told me that Dupreezy was a bad influence on me. But there was something in him that I always saw that it's like a little brother to me. I am older than him.
Yeah.
And nobody ever got it. Everybody told me because he was wild when I met him, man.
I am the wild card in the deck. I'm the Joker.
He was wild, and he didn't care about what ifs, he didn't care, and I've always tried to be there to kind of slow down.
Think first, ask questions last. That's how I was.
So it was
or don't. Well, what is it? Is it the other way around? I don't even think. I just go about it.
It's a blessing to see.
In the past,
we've been best friends for about. Well, he's been my best friend. I know he lost to Matt, but
over a decade.
Yeah, but it's been about 9 years, 10 years since we've been best friends. But from when I met him to now, to see his growth and his maturity grow, and when he got with Abby, how him growing up into the man he is today, it's a real blessing because he's taken all life lessons and he's turned it into who he is today, and it's a blessing, and I respect him every day. And people hate on me for the stuff that the stuff that we went through and stuff, and people don't really understand friendships. It's between those two people,
and that's cool.
They really see you. The only people that really see what you guys go through together is you two.
Yeah.
Other
That's
people
true.
are the outside source, and you block that out because even
I want to speak on that because this is one thing that I appreciate in life. We can go through these journeys, and we can create these memories, and we can do the things that we do, and that's memories between who we have, and only the people that we have are really going to know the full insight of what it is.
Yeah.
And we just give like the little sprinkle on top for the people to be able to hear and see what we want.
Right.
Because it is a blessing. I mean, you got
Yeah.
your story, you have yours, you have yours, you have yours, I have mine, and it's what built us today.
Yeah.
And it would take days for us to really dive deep into what's built us into who we are today.
Yeah.
And I think that's the beauty, because life is a struggle.
true.
And life is beauty too. And you only get one of these things.
I didn't know you was this deep.
I am, bro. I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
That is crazy,
You know,
bro.
is that you ain't hit the bars?
He really gets deep with stuff.
You ain't hit
love
you
it.
didn't hit the bars. You ain't think? Well, I figured it out because I'm a bars guy.
See,
Yeah, he's a
he
bar.
didn't
He's
pick
bar
up
heavy.
on it because Coop has a different way of listening to music.
I
The
do.
I
way
didn't even know I did one, to be
we do.
honest.
I do.
Yeah.
Like Coop has a different way. Yeah,
Definitely.
don't take this the wrong way, Coop.
Go
To
ahead.
me, you listen to
Take a
music
shot.
like a woman.
He should take that the wrong way.
But
You come on, man. You could have said something a little better. Kid.
this is what I mean. This is what I mean.
Damn.
Because a lot of
I'm
women,
gonna wait and see where this
a
is going.
lot of women listen to
Shoot
music.
yourself 3 more times.
Exactly. Emotional.
Yeah, 3,
Emotional.
Okay, I feel.
So it's very. So it's always with Coop. It's always like.
Hey, you
It's a
find that cat at him, kid.
I did. But, hey, that's how you do. Hey, that's how you do. You say no.
water?
You say no shade and shade the shit out their ass.
Hey,
Hey, he's sober too. He's sober.
Okay.
But you know, like you're talking. Like, it
I
makes me think
understand.
about how my wife, right,
I feel what you
listen to music, and I be like, okay, so what they talking about? I don't know. Well, what you like about the record? I mean, when that beat hit, it make her feel a certain way.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And that's how Coop listen to music.
I do.
Coop catch a feeling first.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. It's that vibration Coop catches first.
Yeah.
Before
Right,
he
right.
actually like
If you
tune
feel
in
it,
to
you'll
the
kill it.
Bars.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Coop
yeah,
go
most
through all of that. So
Yeah,
that's
Right. I'm
So
a
you
music
and
man.
I-
I'm a
we on
music
the other end.
we can literally cancel out the actual production and listen to what you're saying.
That was,
Oh,
I
yeah,
was,
for
that-
sure.
that's what I was just
That's
gonna
how we
say.
kinda listen to
Because when I
music.
started listening to that Demons, I ain't even hear the beat no more. I was just hearing what he was
Just
saying.
hearing
on
what-
that motherfucker. Yeah.
I'm in the I grew up when I met Dupreezy. I was in the EDM. I was in the rave scene. Yeah, and I dance. So
Right.
before that, I was into metal and screamo in high school.
Yeah.
And when I went to my first rave, I saw people headbanging, and then I also went to a club, Electric Cowboy. You guys ever remember
Yeah,
that?
I remember Electric
I
Cowboy.
remember that. I remember
I
that.
remember that.
That boys out there in
Eastgate.
Eastgate.
Yeah, on
I
that
didn't get
Eastgate.
in.
Yeah.
I didn't get in, but I remember that.
Yeah, we knew about it. Yeah,
I didn't get
You was
in.
over in Eastgate.
I remember that. But yeah.
So I would go there and I picked up dancing. So I went to raves and I could headbang, but I could also dance. But it's also just music and rhythm.
Yeah.
I met Dupreezy. I was never into rap. And then when I met him through a friend.
Yeah, good way to put it.
Yeah, a friend. In my
Get in
apartment,
trouble.
in my
Don't get in
living
trouble.
room, and she kind of
Lesson and a blessing.
yes, she enlightened me that yo,
Like, you'll get in trouble.
she introduced us, and she was like, he actually freestyles, and I met a lot of people that try to freestyle,
Okay.
but when he popped off in my living room, and this is when he first started, I looked at him, I heard the voice. A lot of people resemble him as a voice between MGK and Logic. He's got a mixture of both, and I've always
I get
heard
that a lot.
I've
Like a
heard
lot,
that
a lot.
a lot, and a lot of people hate on him because they say his flow and his sound is like MGK, but Dupreezy's better than MGK. Just saying.
That was a fucking thing that was shared, and it
That's
went
actually
viral
been
for a
a
little
shared
bit.
post
I'll
for a
take
while.
it.
But I looked at him, I was like, "You're gonna make it one day."
Right.
And I don't really listen to rap. The only rap I really listen to is Dupreezy, and it's the only music that actually I understand. It's just I get it more, and I understand what he's actually saying. It's hard for me to like you. I more rhythm. I don't
More
really
rhythm,
understand a lot of lyrics and stuff. But when I listen to Dupreezy, I understand him more. I can hear his words better, and it clicks. And I told him from day one, if this is your dream, I'm going to do whatever it takes in my power and my knowledge to get you there. And
It's a real friend.
For
we
sure,
go to-
100%.
we used to go
That's why I looked at him.
we used
real
to
friend.
go
I looked at
to
her,
we used to
hey,
go
it's a
to
real
house
friend.
parties, and I would bring up to people, and I'd be like, yo, this dude freestyles. And they're like, what? And I was like, yo, freestyle something for him.
Put you on the spot.
And I would make him because he had such stage fright at the beginning.
I would. That's why y'all were talking about the nervousness and stuff. When I first started out, dude, I'd stand there stiff as a board. Go ahead.
So, being put on the spot like that,
Right.
did that help with your stage presence?
For sure, 100%.
Yeah.
I do that with a smile on my face. Yeah,
Okay.
hell yeah. Yeah, because like at first, like I said, I was shy. I didn't like talking to people. I was very black sheepish in the background. Like I didn't want to really, I was very reserved. So like to be able to put on the spotlight like that, I was like,
So Dupreezy can handle pressure.
I can handle pressure.
Oh, you finna put on. Oh, I thought you were finna put a beat on.
We can.
I thought you were finna put a beat on.
Y'all wanna do that?
We can. I'll
Hold
try.
on, before we get there. Hold on, before we get there.
I don't care.
Hold on, before we get there. Nah, we finna drop this top 5
I
before we
felt
get there.
that.
Hey, this top 5. This is the pressure I'm talking about.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Let's run that.
We were talking about freestyle, my bad.
Out of all the podcasts we done had, top 5 is like the most pressure moment.
That's the pressure. I'm calling that the pressure segment. Now.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's
What you mean you don't know why? You making it that way.
why?
Because first of all, you be talking about that in order shit. You want them to have.
Yeah, it got to be in order.
so
Yeah, top 5 got to be in order.
You put pressure on it.
So he been drinking, so we got him where we want him.
Hey, guess what's coming
we
next?
got him where we want him.
Nah, he been sipping. He good.
Yeah.
Good, man.
All right, so we'll do a quick one right now, and then we'll take a break.
Okay, we can take a break.
Yeah, I caught that.
Yeah, cool.
So, first top 5. Who the top 5 influence rappers?
It's gonna sound so cliche. But
In order.
Yeah, you
In
can either
order.
go 1 to 5 or 5 to 1.
Let's do it real quick
One being the
I
best.
feel like people got to
Most
take
influential.
pee breaks.
nah,
me? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, let's.
Oh,
let's
okay.
let's
I'm
run
gonna say,
that.
hey, my plan. I'm gonna say my plan is straight.
You know what? Fuck it. I really don't even. I don't care to put it on.
He got the baby bladder.
okay,
bro.
okay.
You know Dupreezy.
He got the baby bladder.
You know that I gotta piss. I'm drinking. I'm pissing for sure.
All
I don't
right,
care.
top 5.
I'm from
Influence-
first to down.
Whatever you want to do.
You can go, from 5 to 1. to
I'll
1 to
name.
5.
I'll name 5, and then I'll put them in order.
Whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna put Wayne because Wayne the bar
Ooh,
goat.
Wayne.
Wayne's somebody that will create bars on a song that you'll have to listen to three times for it, and it'll go over your head every time. And you'll listen to it and be like, "Damn,
He a
Now,
Wayne.
hold on,
He a
now-
Wayne
I'm
hater.
a Wayne hater.
that's really."
He's a Wayne hater.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I agree. He can rhyme his ass off.
His bars are crazy. It may not be the most mainstream, like with the way like you're gonna jam it on a radio kind of deal.
I'm only.
Some of it. Oh yeah.
How you get your name?
As in the past, my boys they'd be like, "You're like the white Wheezy. We're gonna call you Dupreezy." That's how they did it.
That's the best story.
And I
best name
swear,
story.
I swear it on my life. My last name
figured
Dupreezy.
that. I figured
Austin
that,
Dupreezy,
yeah.
So they were like, "We're gonna call you Dupreezy." And I'm like,
Dupree.
all right.
Okay.
Just to clear.
I tatted a bit,
I'm
but
fucking with it.
I'm not taking anything away from Wayne because I'm nowhere near that level.
Nah,
But-
don't say that.
I'm not.
hold on.
His bars are crazy.
Wait a minute. 'Cause
Don't say
from
that.
what I've heard, you on par with
That's gonna be up to you.
2025 Wayne.
If you put me
get
on the
him out of-
pedestal, that's gonna be on.
Get his
you.
ass out of here.
He don't like
say
new Lil Wayne.
I don't like.
Okay.
I don't
And
like
that's-
new Wayne.
And see,
I can respect it.
that's my thing.
I don't like the new Wayne.
That's to clarify when I say
He don't like
Wayne,
the old Wayne.
I like the old Wayne.
Oh, for
Oh
sure.
no.
100%.
You like before Christ Wayne.
You like the hot. You like the hot
BC
boy.
What you like,
I
like the drought?
Hot Boy Wayne.
Like the drought?
Before
I
Gilly.
like
Before
before
Gilly.
Gilly. I like the
You
block
like-
is hot.
You like King Kong?
No. He like
know that one?
He like the hot.
the block.
He like
I
the
got
hot
King
boy.
Kong.
Wayne.
Two albums. The block is hot.
The block is
lights
hot.
out.
The block
That's the
is
Lil
hot.
Wayne I like.
And I feel like that's
Like
I feel like that
1999
coincides.
Wayne.
It had to have been in the same. I'm curious. When was the drought by Lil Wayne?
See, that's after though.
That's when he was trying
That's
to beat.
after.
He was trying to beat Jay-Z then.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's,
so it's
when he
right.
came with
That's
the drought.
2003.
right.
see what I'm
That's
saying?
after.
Okay.
That's when I kind of started easing away because I'm like,
He was
I
trying to-
liked his originality.
Right.
coming off the Hot Boys albums and his first 2 solo albums.
Right.
When I kind of started being like, well, what you doing was when he did the 500 Degrees.
Okay.
500 Degrees was whack.
And that's when I saw him trying to mimic.
I'll put it on my end.
Certain strategy of Jay-Z.
But he came back with the Carter though. And it was,
Don't get me wrong, the Carter, I understand why people like it's dope music.
Yeah.
Right.
He can rap his ass off.
Yeah.
My favorite
I feel
Wayne
you, though.
era was that.
I
To
feel
each their own. To each
I
their
got
own.
you. Go ahead. Because he got a baby bladder.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He got a,
I forgot.
he got a
Don't
baby
put me
bladder.
back on the spot. It's cool.
I got
No,
you.
no, it's fine.
Go ahead and get your
So
5 in.
I'm gonna say
Russell.
Wayne on that one.
Okay, Wayne.
But like what I'm saying though, like with Wayne, like I really like the thing that I appreciate behind Wayne, beyond like the music
Right.
part of like the back end of it, is like the
Okay.
bars, like how it's almost like a science and how he hits the bars. Like it's stuff that you have to really listen to,
yeah.
and you're like, damn. Okay, I understand what you're saying now. Like you'd have to listen to it a couple of times to understand what he's saying. That's what I like. I like to be able to get in your head and like, holy shit, now I understand what you're saying. You can't
Okay.
listen to it one time and be like,
Right.
oh shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Wayne. I'm gonna say Young Boy.
Okay.
I like Young Boy because he's aggressive. He's young.
First time he done been in the top
Hold
5.
on.
It's the first time.
I'm old.
NBA young boy.
NBA, okay.
Yeah, young boy.
Yeah,
he said young boy, yeah.
NBA Young Boy.
Oh, NBA young boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, man.
I like his
I'm
swag,
old, man.
but he's
Hey,
different. He's different.
You gotta say the whole name before I thought
For
it was
sure.
a new. I thought it was
NBA Young
somebody
Boy.
new. Okay.
But I like his diversity. You know, he stands out, like his
Right,
swag
Yeah.
and like how he talks
Yeah,
on his
most
shit.
definitely. Most
It
definitely.
stands out.
That's
And he
my-
a Louisiana.
That's your what?
That's my nephew favorite rapper.
See?
That's
oh,
Liddell's
yeah.
favorite rapper. Yeah.
But he hard.
Yeah.
He
My nephew love him.
For
man.
sure. I got a bunch of homies that like him too. I mean,
Right.
bro's hard.
Yeah.
I like Kevin Gates, but I'm going to tell you why I like Kevin Gates too.
Okay.
I'm not even going to just say because of his music, but I like the way that he presents himself.
Right.
The man's very articulated. Like the way that he presents himself is very proper.
Yeah.
He's very knowledgeable. He'll
Yeah.
sit down and have a conversation with you, and he think he's the smartest man in the world.
Yeah, he deep.
Yeah.
You know,
I actually-
and I like that
I love his interviews more than the music.
for sure. You know, you get
Me
to
too.
you,
To be
you get
honest,
to know
I like his music, but
Yeah,
when I
me
started
too.
really just one day, I just started listening to interviews
He
again.
a real introspective dude.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
sure.
yeah,
he's
he get
knowledgeable. He's
Yeah.
mindful. So it's like when he's talking about shit, it's like holy shit.
Tune in, yeah.
Hell yeah! It gets
Yeah.
you. It puts your mindset on a different wavelength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you think in a different perspective in a way. You know what I mean? And I like that. So
So we got 3.
we got three.
That's three.
We got three.
Wayne, NBA young boy.
Hey, Kevin
Man,
Gates.
so now I'm
Gates.
getting down to the nitty gritty. The last two, I want to be very Rich Homie Quan.
Okay.
Tommy Quan, okay.
But see, I like that. But see, in the way that I like it, but he's swag.
Yeah.
So that's what I like is like the swag. Like
yeah.
he come into some shit, and it's not even like you even have to listen to the bars for it. Like
It's just a
it's
melody.
just a movement, you know. Like
melody, yeah.
it gets you in,
That
it gets you
energy
groove.
he got.
It's something you ride around with the windows down, cruising, smoking a blunt, chilling,
Yeah. Yeah.
having a great time. You and
R.P. Rich Homie Quan.
big,
Definitely.
big rest in peace
Yeah.
to Rich Homie Quan for sure. But I mean, like, let's see.
One more.
I'm gonna throw a big loop in this one just because I like.
It ain't no loop. It's your list.
It's
man.
your list.
Yeah, I know, but it
Yeah.
is because like the diversity of like what I've been speaking is going to be completely different with what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
I like Juice World.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a
So
good one, actually.
You really went
Let
into
me-
the melodic.
Hey.
That's
Yeah.
a good one for him.
My button. Nah, I ain't gonna hit the.
That's a good one for that's a good one.
I ain't gonna hit the button.
You right.
I ain't gonna do it.
I like Juice World because he has. Well, what's your button? What's the button? Hit it.
All right, you want me to hit it? Where is that? It's right there.
Oh,
On Juice
okay,
WRLD.
okay.
That's him, bro.
That's
my-
fine.
my-
It's to each their own. To each their own.
He's a bar heavy dude, so
I am. I am.
he's melodic.
But
I
just
like
like what
Bob.
I said with the song that I said I want to know.
Yeah.
That's more of a melody for me.
Right.
That's out of my comfort zone, but it's in more of my like my soft spot, as
Okay.
you would say.
Yeah.
I expected that.
I'm not.
expected
I mean,
that.
I got to throw Dolph in there just in general.
That's an
I
honorable
mean, even though it's not a
Honorable
five,
mention.
very honorable mention.
So what
Rest
we
in peace to Dolph
yeah.
Definitely.
and everything that comes in behind.
What we
him.
gonna do? We're gonna take a small break, and then we're gonna come back. We got Dupreezy in the building.
Hey.
He's in here. He said
He
he's
been killing this shit. Dope ass interview
Yeah,
so
dope
far,
ass
man.
interview,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I appreciate
We done
it.
learned a
Killing
lot
it, man.
about him. You know what I'm saying? We see he a dope rapper, dope person.
Great thinking.
I appreciate
Dope
that.
personality. You know what I'm saying?
This is you looking through glass.
Cool
right.
dude, man.
It's very see-through.
But you got a small bladder, so we gotta go ahead. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break.
We'll put that in there. I do.
We gotta take a break. We're gonna come back. Do
For sure.
breezy.
Anybody and everybody that knows me is going to appreciate the fact.
We back. We got Dupreezy in the building, man. Been a dope ass podcast.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Man, we done learned so much from Dupreezy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
On the level I didn't even expect.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I said. I'm fucking with him on a personal level.
yeah.
I mean, I
Like,
knew
for real.
the artist, but I'm really fucking with him on a personal
I
level.
appreciate
man.
that.
Great energy.
For real. So,
Most definitely.
like, you know, the energy is crazy.
Yeah.
In all your emotion, we want to congratulate you. We like to give people their flowers. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate what you're doing. So, you know what I'm saying? We want to dedicate this. We want you to do the toast.
I appreciate
Go
that.
ahead and do the toast. We're going to take a shot for Dupreezy right here.
Oh,
Damn, my
Lord.
shit high, man.
Y'all either going to love this or hate this. Here we go.
Let's get it.
Go ahead and break.
It's going to make you laugh. It's going to make you laugh. You ready?
On the
Let's
break.
get it. Let's
I
get it.
offered my honor. She honored my offer. All night I was on her and off her. Here's the getting on her, hitting on her, and staying on her. If you can't come in her, come on her.
Damn.
That's some player shit.
Hey. Slutty.
Oh, boy. That was the one.
Ooh, damn, that shit hit. Damn. Hey, that was a hell of a toast right there, man.
That was one.
I like
That's
that.
something.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that shit. So, hey,
That's something.
I'm gonna have to
Lighten
go
the
back and
mood.
write that shit down.
if you notice in everything he do, he got bars in them. He got bars in that
Oh.
shit. Everything he do, his little sayings and hey, he got a bar. In
I
it
can't
somewhere.
take initiative for that one. That was definitely something I've heard before, but
Hey,
I enjoy it because it brings light to the area. It's something funny.
okay.
I'm not the best part. Come on.
Hey, I'm fucking with
He
it,
said the
man.
best word. Come on.
Come on.
All right.
I was gonna say I ain't gonna say nothing. I was gonna say something crazy, but
We got
I'm good.
another.
Nope.
We got another top five.
Okay.
Another top five. We feeling good. The pressure. I feel like this is gonna be the pressure cooker.
All right.
The liquor flowing.
Liquor
Yeah, I
flowing.
like it.
Pressure cooker. Top five local artists in
Okay.
order.
In order.
In order. Local
In order,
artists.
off the jump. Off the jump. Okay.
Get it. Let's get it.
Man, see, relative. Let's see. I mean, I'm gonna give Tana his flowers right now.
Woo!
There we go.
Who's
Okay,
gonna ask
okay,
you about
okay.
that? Time
There we
of
go.
9:13.
Tana's
Let's get it.
smacking right now.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna give second to his brother, Clown.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Clown coming with it.
He in
Yeah,
a lot.
most
He in a
definitely.
lot of people top five.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clown hard. Me and him have had a song. We were gonna do some shit. I mean, we didn't cross paths the same way that we should have on the same thing, but it's okay. But we got some. I see some near work in the future.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'ma
say,
say
most
that.
definitely.
There ain't no hate on that. Bro got bars. He coming with it. So
Yeah.
shout out to Clown. Shout out to Tana.
Yeah.
Blue Rollin'.
Ooh.
I feel like he hasn't been putting out a bunch a lot,
Yeah.
but I feel like he's still got it and he's doing some shit.
Okay.
Okay.
So that put me at 3. Man,
Dupreezy taking the pressure.
coming
Hey.
in with it heavy though. When I'm trying to see what
Coming out with that shit quick.
I'm trying to think because I mean I'm not trying to exclude nobody,
Yeah, that's what we like.
but I like
That's what
it.
we like.
'Cause
That's
it's
what we
fine.
like.
That's fine because I mean I'm gonna give the flowers to the people that are really coming in with it.
Right.
Raheem the Goat, somebody that was on with the 20 versus 1.
Okay.
Bro been keeping steady with it.
Okay.
You know, I give that. So that's 4. I'm not.
So is this 5 to 1 or 1 to 5? Like, how
I'm
how
gonna
you
give it
doing
1 to
on-
5.
1 to
So
5.
Tana was one.
Okay,
Tana
so Tana
won.
one's okay.
Tana
Okay,
Tana won.
okay, so we going 1
He's
to
training
5.
right
For
now.
sure.
Okay.
Tana 1. And that's not even to take away nothing because Clown and Tano, they brothers, so
they go.
you know, I mean, they're coinciding on what it is. I mean, that's a brother group.
Well, I mean, but I kind of having a brother, I kind of understand.
That's fine.
Lively, though.
Yeah, for sure.
I kind of want to be number one
for sure. And I'm gonna give
I don't want
Tana
to be number two to my brother.
Tana's eating right now.
Right.
Tana's eating. He at the table and he's feasting.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it
$2 million.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Tana big shout out. I mean,
Big dog shit. 2 million views.
2 million.
Oh, a little over, like 2.2.
Hey,
salute.
Killing.
Yeah, he going in.
The shows around the Southeast is like killing right now.
Crazy.
And see, I mentioned Blue Rollin' in some of the other podcasts.
Blue Rollin' is dope.
He hard. He is. And he needs a Blue Rollin', give us something else. Come on, we need it. You got the energy. You got the product.
I gotta hear him.
You got it.
I haven't really heard.
You need to check him out.
You don't like
Blue Flagging.
You don't like
man, quit.
Okay, that's fine. Look up Blue Flagging.
When he said he liked
one
your
of his
demon song, I'm flabbergasted.
Nah, hold on. When I
Talking about who?
Nah,
when he said he liked your demon song,
okay.
I'm flabbergasted.
Nah,
yeah,
he don't like.
That's cool.
When he sent me the link, I just clicked on it. I just started going.
Yeah.
Song to song to song.
That's cool, and that's much love to it. I mean, it's to each their own.
Yeah.
That's how I sit at my desk and just
welcome
while
to
I'm
the
working.
family, Dupreezy. Welcome to the family.
Yeah, you in the family.
Welcome to the family.
Much love.
Yeah.
Salute.
He definitely fam, man.
All right, he got three on
3?
Nah, that's 4.
No, that's 4.
Nah, he said 4.
Oh yeah. He said
That's 4.
What was the other guy?
Raheem the Goat.
Raheem the Goat.
Yeah,
Okay.
Raheem.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why I say that too, because when I performed, when we did the 20 versus 1, bro got the same energy that I got.
Okay.
And I can appreciate an energetic performance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you're gonna come in with something,
Yeah.
you want the crowd reaction and the engagement on that.
Okay.
If you stand there like this,
Right.
now so many people gonna interguess.
Yeah.
So we're doing 5.
Yeah, we got one more.
We got
one more.
Who rounding out the
And that
group?
placement stomping down on it.
You finna cut out a whole bunch of
rounding
people.
I'm either
Hey, that 5 always hard because you cutting out a whole lot of people.
I'm either rattling chains or they're going to appreciate it. But there's no disrespect behind anybody that I'm not mentioning.
Right.
At the same time, because it's also all love
the
behind
disclaimer.
everybody pushing.
That's the disclaimer.
You know?
The disclaimer.
We're going to get you on it. But I'm going to have to, give me this one. Last one on the 5. Oh, no, screw that. Tom P. He passed away.
Oh,
Rest in peace
I
to
didn't know
Tom
you knew
P.
about Tom P.
Tom P.
I didn't know you knew about Tom P. My little brother.
Tom P. Man.
Tom P. My
And
little brother.
honestly, just as I said that, I just felt a really heartfelt feeling
Yeah.
when I said that. No. Pause for 2 seconds. I want to give a big rest in peace to Tom P.
Most definitely.
Tom P was one of the most melodic, most heartfelt, most amazing artists that came out from here. It was very diverse.
Right.
And he brought something to the table that was different. And even if his legacy was still here, he would have continued to brought something different.
Yeah.
That's my little brother,
to the
man.
table.
I appreciate
So,
it. Yeah.
rest in peace to Tom P. I'm going to take a sip for you. This is
R.I.P. Tom.
yeah. Very, very legendary.
Honorable mention? Honorable mention.
You can throw honorable mention.
Your honorable mention.
Just so you can feel a little better with
That's
leaving
fine.
people out.
I'm not, but I don't feel bad for it. I mean, these are people that are really making a.
You know what? I like that, man. Hey,
A
your
footnote.
5 is your 5.
They're
Your
making.
5 is your 5.
It's a foot. I mean, if you really look up
I like
Chattanooga rap, I mean, Young Exclu, he's coming up.
Yeah,
doing some
that's
stuff.
Tom P. cousin.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing some shit.
He got a show at the Humidor.
Humidor.
Hold on, say that.
Yeah.
Who again?
Young Exclu,
Yeah,
I think it's how you
Young
pronounce
Exclu.
it.
I be out of the rap game.
Exclusive.
I
That's
don't
all
be
good.
knowing
Young
who's-
exclusive.
I don't be knowing
Yeah.
who's who.
He's Tom P. cousin. He's dope too.
But that's like if I
Tom
were
P. had looked up to him. You know what I'm saying? Is rapping. They was at Eastdale Center. when we used
that's
to be
like
up there.
Dolphin Key Glock.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like the little coincider
And
behind it.
Both of them dope.
For
Both
sure,
of them dope.
100%. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that. I mean, if City Limits. If you
Seven
want to do,
Minutes, the same group.
yeah, the singing,
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that. But see, that's a versatile thing. Like, I mean, if we're putting in rap and stuff, and I mean, City Limits.
City limits.
At the end of the
They're
day, I'm gonna
famous.
hold my hands high, and I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of talent that comes from Chattanooga,
Hey.
Tennessee,
Right,
and it's
right,
versatile.
It's taking over. Chattanooga's
Y'all definitely
Hey.
y'all be teaching me because I'm really not
But,
big on the music.
That's
But
cool.
to be
like
honest
that,
with you,
man, just being
I'm
honest.
a little bothered by one name that he didn't put on his list.
Say it and let me feel bad for it.
Cause it's
Go
your
ahead.
list. It
Go-
ain't his.
no,
It ain't my
no.
list. It ain't my
It
list.
is.
It's his
Say it,
list.
say
By the
it.
name,
Because that's why
I'm
you
upset.
disappointed about it. Because
Say it.
it wasn't
The
who
one
you.
name I'm
Say it.
disappointed that he didn't put on his list
Oh, yeah.
was Dupreezy.
Can't put himself in there, man.
It's okay. It's okay because look,
He can't put himself in there.
I'm gonna tell you.
Why
I'm
not?
Why not?
you want me to tell you why?
You asked who his top 5 is.
No. Beyond that. If you really want to give it like the way that I am,
Go ahead, Dupreezy.
I don't hold myself to a higher standard. I don't hold myself on a pedestal. I don't put myself above there. People can tell me I'm great all day. All I'm gonna do is tell you thank you. That's it.
I understand that.
I respect that.
So I mean, even all day. I mean, even if y'all were to, or the next people, or the next people, or the next people, or even the highest people, whatever it may be, that comes to the standard
Right,
of like
right.
the music industry. If they were to hold me to that pedestal, all I'm gonna do is say thank you. I'm humble.
I respect that. Arrogant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Humble. Dupree.
I'm gonna tell you, I love music. That's the only thing I can tell you. I love music.
There you go.
And I'm learning that today, man. Yeah, hey.
If I were to want to talk shit, I'd talk shit. But guess what? I don't talk
You're
shit.
a dope person, but I'm gonna let you know. As a producer, I like arrogant artists.
I could. Here's where I'll note on what you just said. I'll put it on a track. I won't talk it in person.
Now you
I'll
know
let
what
you hear it.
Now you
That's
know.
my language. That's
you
my
know,
language.
cool.
That's my language.
I'll let you
And you
hear
know,
it.
cool.
Another motherfucker. Hey,
we
another
good
motherfucking. Hey, he coming with them bars like a motherfucker. Hey,
I'll let you
I'm
hear
gonna
it.
write me a rap
Yeah.
off of his bars that he sang.
Because guess what? Guess what? You gonna hear it on. You gonna hear it on the song.
Oh, you
ain't
gonna bring
gonna
up,
hear it on
that?
person.
You gonna bring up that
verse you
one rap I wrote?
Yeah.
I did. No, it wasn't. It was a verse.
I conduct myself in a different manner.
I understand
You know,
that completely.
I'm
Like,
not gonna be arrogant. I'm not gonna tell you I'm better than you because I'm not. Whether
But
you
when
feel I am or not, I don't care.
But when you rap,
To you, to each their own.
Nah, but hold on.
That's for you.
I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
I'm a modest guy,
That's fine.
but it is sometimes where I am better than you.
That's fine.
I mean,
That's fine.
it is room for that though. Just
But guess what? But you
There's
gonna,
room
just being
for I am
honest.
better.
I love
It is
it. I love
room for that though.
but here's what you
I
say.
love it.
But here's where it comes to the bottom.
It's just room for that.
The bottom of the line comes to. I'm gonna let you hear it in my music. I'm not gonna talk it.
Right. Prove
I'm
it.
not gonna tell you that or tell you that or
Prove
tell you
it.
that.
Just prove it.
I'm better than everybody. I'm not gonna say that.
Let the
Sometimes
music
you-
speak for itself.
But
I never will.
sometimes you may need to tell somebody.
I'm gonna let my
better
music.
than you.
I'm gonna let my
Hey.
music eat you alive.
And I'm the most modest person.
That's cool.
I'm modest as hell.
I like it.
But sometimes you gotta be like, hey,
Cheers.
I'm better than you.
Cheers.
You can't
Cheers,
fuck
man.
with
Cheers to them.
Man,
All day.
this is a dope ass podcast. We done had Dupreezy up here, man. He's speaking the truth. He's speaking how deep he is. The guy's talented, man.
And that
You
crown
know what I'm
got me
saying?
tipsy as hell.
We
If
we
we're
all
ending it, can I say something at the ass end?
hold on.
Let me know when we're at the end of it because I thought you were about to end.
No,
I don't want you
we
to.
ain't gonna end it.
We
ain't
keep
gonna
it
end
going.
We got one more segment. We
Keep
gotta
it
do.
going.
We got
Hey.
one more segment.
I got all the energy.
Y'all got me extra tips on. Hey, this interview, God, hey, I need to put some food in my stomach. or
This
something.
is promotion time. Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Dupreezy, let the people know what you got coming out, what you got coming up. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
In the new album, hold on. You got a new album coming out?
And at the same time, give your shout outs.
What can we
Hold
expect?
on. Let me warn you. Please put Abby in there. Because
Abby
people,
in there?
You gotta put
please
your lady in there
Abby
first, but you gotta go on.
Because some people
Go on, shout out
forget
first.
I'm not.
the most important people. Like,
Oh,
please
if we're
say
getting
that.
shout outs?
Yeah.
Shout outs.
You promoting?
Oh,
Off the
Everybody-
jump, Abby.
Promoting and shout outs.
Nah, fuck that. Off the jump, Abby.
That's what I want to
Okay.
hear. Yeah.
Yeah, off the jump. My
Some
girl.
some people will forget.
Nah, hell no.
Some people will forget.
No.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give a big shout out to my fiance.
Right.
Fuck a girl. That's my fiance. That's my love, my best friend.
Okay.
That's really my rock
Hey.
and everything that comes in behind it.
You laying it on thick. That's
Yeah,
the right
hell
thing.
yeah.
That's the right thing to say.
Yeah,
Hey, laying that thing
that's
on.
what it is. It ain't my girlfriend or nothing else like that. It's my fiance.
Hey,
I give you that.
I need to take that and implement that in what I'm talking about.
Well, she's my girl. We've been through hell and high waters together. We've seen through what life is about and behind each other. And I mean, she's built me. I built her. And I mean, if there was a game of Tetris, we're stacking each other on there properly.
I like that.
We
I
won.
like that.
We won the game.
Button, though, God damn.
So I like that. So
Busting
then
my
if
ear
we're gonna
drum.
implement best friends in behind it, we're gonna come in. I'm gonna give a big shout out to Michael. Michael been my best friend from the
Hey.
get go.
I was finna say.
Shout out to the homie, man.
He salute me,
Cool.
support me.
Cool
He's
dude.
showing up to shows. If he
Hey.
can't, he can't. But I know that he would be there.
Shout
and
out
that's
to
all
my
that matters.
partner, Neil.
And that's
Shout
what
out
it
to
is.
the homie.
My partner them. Let's
Shout out
go.
to Skylar. Shout out to Skylar. Skylar, my best friend. He been in there. He support me through everything that I've been through, everything that I've done.
You said DJ.
DJ wise, I don't.
See, hey.
I don't. But like the DJ that I'm talking about, he ain't a.
Oh, you talking
His
that
name DJ.
That's his name.
Right.
Yeah.
Name DJ.
So your
He not a
DJ is
disc
named
jockey.
DJ.
No, my DJ's not named DJ.
Okay.
My best friend named DJ, and he's not a DJ.
Okay.
He's not a dish
His
jockey.
name is David. But if you were to want to pull up and here's what would come in. If you really
You ride
want,
motorcycles.
here what it is, DJ. If we were to pull up and fuck some shit up,
Right.
DJ the one I'm calling.
Hey, shout out DJ.
Shout out DJ.
Shout out DJ.
We the
but
Havoc
he's not the
Razors.
DJ.
All right.
But if we're gonna come into everything that we got, shout out to Tracy
Okay.
with Wavelength.
Oh, yeah,
my
yeah.
engineer.
Okay.
That man's
Okay.
got my sound down pat. He got my vibe down pat. He got my songs down pat.
That's dope.
He eating
Let's
like
go.
he eating like it's damn. What we eating like? We eating like fuck filet mignon. We eating like it's
Wagyu.
Thanksgiving.
Wagyu.
It's Thanksgiving.
Hold on. Did
He
I
got
say
the
it right?
whole-
Wagyu.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
Wagyu steak.
Wagyu steak.
Wagyu steak.
Hold on. So is it the
Okay.
is it the
Tracy Atkins.
the turkey ham Thanksgiving or is it the chitlins Thanksgiving?
It's when you come in and you lay. It's when you lay everything on your plate.
Hey, I'm bringing the shit. Hey,
Chitlins and
I'm
deviled
bringing the
eggs
shit. I'm
Thanksgiving.
bringing chitlins up in there.
Don't get me wrong, because I love chitlins.
Oh, hold on. You
From
like
the South.
I have
From
had
the South.
chitlins.
I'm sorry. Hey, hold on.
Have you ever had cow tongue? Do you know what the Spanish name for
No,
that
I
is?
haven't had cow tongue.
That is that's considered a delicacy.
Yeah, it
when
is.
it comes in behind the
I
the
never
La
ate it. I
Familia.
heard of it, but I haven't ate it.
We're gonna say the La Familia.
But just being real, when I throw
Hey.
chitlins out of there,
Yeah, we
I
know.
don't. Just hold on. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead. You good?
I don't mix white people and chitlins. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I didn't know.
Hey, I'm diverse.
I didn't know that was a dish that y'all partake in.
That's-
I mean,
Hey, if we
Hey,
want to
we
really
from the
deep
South.
into the dive in my past, then shout out to Eduardo, shout out to Jerry,
Okay.
shout out to Mikey,
yeah,
shout out to
shout
my
them out, baby.
that-
hey,
that my
get 'em
Mexican
all on
homies.
there.
Get them out,
my
bro.
Mexican homies. We coming in.
Yeah.
Get 'em out.
I'm diversatile.
Yeah,
They
I
eat-
like that.
They eat chitlins.
Oh yeah, we pulling up to the cookout.
I didn't know Mexicans
Oh,
fucking with.
he pulling up to the
I didn't know
cookout.
Mexicans were fucking with the
He
chitlins.
pulling up. Hey,
That's
no,
new.
He say he pulling up to the cookout.
We eating.
Hey.
Cool.
I'm trying it all.
I didn't know Mexicans ate chitlins.
I didn't eat. That's what I'm
didn't know
saying.
that
I
either.
learned something new.
We eating, bro.
But you
I'm
know what?
diversitile.
We all promote
I got my
one
cholos
love. You
and
know what I'm
everything.
saying?
Hey,
We
that's
we
what's up.
promote
I like
one
it.
love.
They're all my
fuck with
brothers,
it.
though. The thing
Yeah.
is, like,
I'm fucking with it.
I don't consider anything like a diversity. It's my brothers.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
You
that's
know,
what's up. That's
I've
what's up.
I've been around like the next song that I'm about to drop.
There
I'm
you
a
go,
product
there you
of my
go, there you go.
environment.
Okay.
Promote it when it's
You know,
dropping.
February 14th.
Okay.
Let's get on.
February
Product
14th
of
on
the
all
environment.
platforms.
February 14th, next week, man. Get on that shit, man.
Is that the
And guess what? Guess what it is? It's Valentine's Day. So guess what I'm
Exactly.
doing? I'm giving you something to love, baby.
Oh, okay.
I like that. I like that.
It's gonna be something good, man. Y'all gonna enjoy it. It's something
All right.
different. Yeah, we got. If we gonna
Oh,
do shout outs,
hold on,
let's
hold
do
on.
big shout outs right here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Big shout out to Poison Ivy.
Okay.
We won the 20 versus
Boosie's
1
daughter.
over here. That's Boosie's daughter. We done rocked out a
Okay.
song.
Oh,
we
her
got the
name
feature
Poison
coming in
Ivy.
us on the
Yeah.
back end.
Okay.
We got the feature done. We got the music video done. It's gonna be a movie. It's not a music video.
You got a video with Ivy?
Oh shit! Okay,
It's gonna be a movie.
Hey. When
the video drop?
Yeah, I'm gonna say when that's
When
drop.
the video drop.
So here's what the love is. I don't know.
Oh,
But it's coming soon.
I'm gonna leave you hanging on the thread.
Oh man.
I fuck with it.
Hey man, you gonna leave us in limbo like that?
For sure,
I
100%.
Hey, I fuck.
But I know it's
For sure.
I know the video will be dropping.
It's coming
Video
soon.
The record will drop with Ivy.
Hey, video coming soon, man.
Video coming soon.
Video coming
Poison
soon.
Ivy, Boosie.
Hey.
Y'all
Hold on.
gonna-
Hey. She spitting on them, man.
No, she
Boy,
not
she
spitting.
she's smacking like she clapping hands.
She
like a round of
She's not
applause.
rapping.
No,
She rap.
No,
Hey.
she don't rap.
And
I
I'm
thought
not.
she rap.
No,
Yes,
she
she
does.
do.
I'm gonna
She
tell you.
does
Look,
rap.
No, I'm gonna say she do rap.
I'm gonna tell that. I'm gonna say this. No,
Who's the daughter rap?
I'm gonna
I
say
didn't know.
this.
I didn't know.
I'm gonna say this not to take away from her
She be
and her
rapping.
daddy, but she rap like her daddy.
That's what I'm
be
saying. She be
spitting.
rapping,
I
bro.
didn't
She
know.
got bars.
I didn't know you didn't know that.
I didn't know.
Yeah, we'll give you a sneak peek. We'll give you a sneak peek.
Wow, we
Shit.
get the sneak peek of Dupreezy and Poison
Yeah.
Ivy.
Hey, we gonna have to keep that off pod though, man.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh yeah.
We gotta
we can't leak
we gotta
shit.
save something for
We can't
y'all.
leak
Y'all can't
shit.
have everything.
Nah,
right
not
now.
at all. But just if you want me to give you if you were to really want to give an articulated statement, just know that the statements and the articulate. I'm fucking up. I'm over here drunk talking about it.
Good, bro.
I'm drunk. Let me tell you.
That Jack, baby. Hey,
I'm
Fuck it,
motivated
up
hey, that
I'm
Jack.
motivated
Hey,
at you,
that Jack
podcast.
on his ass.
Let's get it. Dupreezy in here. Hey, he chilling with the homies.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Jack
Go.
on it.
Just wait. That's all I gotta say. Just wait.
Just wait.
And we shall.
It's articulate.
Patience was what we
See,
gonna have.
I like that. I like that. It ain't arrogance, but I like it. I like it.
Just wait.
It's just a producer
Just
thing.
have fun, man.
I'm gonna tell you like this, just advice. Always keep that confidence.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you go in the room with the biggest producers, keep that confidence.
Yeah.
That make us gain energy with you, and it make us want to work with you.
Yeah, for sure.
It's making you
Just
lock
keep
in.
that energy, dog.
Make the producer lock in with you.
Yeah,
Hey, we having fun with it.
yeah, that confidence,
Yeah.
bruh.
We
It's
having
like
fun with it, bro.
It's like that confidence.
It'll take you a long way, bro.
Yeah, it will. It make us want to work with you. It make us. You'll bring the best out of the producer.
If we want to talk about something that we were talking about off camera or off it,
Yeah,
it's like I'm a big energy feeder.
yeah.
So if I'm around the right
I feel
people,
I feel it.
I'll be able to articulate that.
Right, I feel it.
So that's how it is. So like,
Yeah.
I like being around a good energy room,
Yeah.
and
we
I'm
go.
in a good energy room.
Most
There we
definitely,
go.
most definitely.
So, I mean,
Okay, you in the big energy. So you saying that
all of
that
it,
Dupreezy Coop the Beat man
all of it,
coming soon?
coming.
It's coming soon. Oh, okay.
Hey, he said it. I didn't. He said it. I didn't.
Hey,
My brothers.
when I
He
play
said it. I didn't.
when
coming
I
soon,
when I play the
baby.
beat, he gonna feel it. Trust
Hold on. You playing one of the ones I like?
Should we do a freestyle?
me. No.
No. We
Hey,
won't
hold on.
get too much away. We won't get too much away.
Hey, he want to do a freak.
No.
We ain't gonna get too much away.
This ain't no
But
freestyle.
I got. We gonna get too much away.
Go ahead, Ken.
Okay.
We can't get too much away.
Okay.
What
Be
we gonna do?
prepared.
You the most sober one. Go ahead.
We gonna get back on
He
track.
is. Yeah, he ain't
All
been
the
drinking.
promotion. Let's get all the promotion now.
All the promotion.
That's fine.
Cause we can't get too much away. Cause I got something
cool.
off pod that I want to discuss with you.
That's fine. Cool. All right. So I mean, we're still doing promotion?
Promotion. Shout out some promotion. Go ahead.
I mean, if I really want to promote the people that I've been around, I mean, I really feel like I've set the line down on it. Malcolm, you think I missed somebody?
There we go.
Project 2025. Let's go.
But I'm not gonna say too much because I wanna leave you hanging on a thread.
I feel that.
I feel
that.
you.
I feel
That's
that.
what it is. So
Do
I'm
that.
not gonna go tell you too much. So I mean,
You got big motion right now.
and I don't feel that way, and that's why.
You got big motion
All right, hold
right
on.
now.
So just give a little hint though. Is it like middle 2025, late 2025?
Oh, it's
Like,
drop
just give-
2014. What? You want to hear something? You want to hear something? I'm way out of my element on what's dropping February 14th.
Oh shit!
I'm coming in with bars.
Chat time.
I'm ready to
Social
rip you.
media.
They got
Everybody
to
out
tap
there.
in. Hold on.
Valentine's Day is coming.
But, I mean, if you want to get, I'm gonna give you this just to leave you hanging on like you're reeling in a fish.
Okay.
If you like the song, I promise you there's gonna be a video right behind it. It's
I'm
gonna be
fucking with you.
way harder.
I'm fucking with you.
That's all it's gonna be. You like the song, I'm gonna give you a visual. And
There
even
we
if
go.
you don't like the song, I'm gonna give you a visual.
When the next Dupreezy show? Because I want to see the show.
Hey, yeah.
I'm trying to lock in
we
with
gotta
these
be
folks.
in that motherfucker live.
Hey, Humidor been being wishy-washy with me, but I'm cool with it. I like Humidor. I performed there a couple times.
Okay.
Lock me in on the show day.
So-
We're gonna do something in
So
there.
you have been in there performing?
I have most.
Okay.
I've performed before the 20 versus one.
Okay, damn.
I've
man.
done something.
Damn,
But
I was all
let's
into
lock
it.
in
Let
because my promo is crazy,
Let us know because we in that bitch, man.
and that's what I'm trying to
We
bring.
in there.
But guess what? This is the beauty of it. Every time you see a Dupreezy visualization when it comes to performance, video, song, whatever it may be, top notch.
Okay.
That's it.
Top
But see, the
notch.
thing is, like, every time we bring somebody up here, we become fans.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we already done listened to you.
No. Can I
records.
reiterate on what you just said?
Go.
Fuck fans. We friends.
Yeah.
We homies.
Right, most definitely.
I enjoy this because, like I said earlier, like I enjoy the energy that comes through people,
Yeah.
and I can tell when I'm around the right people and when I'm not.
Yeah.
And I think this podcast has been so beautiful. I think that I've been around friends that have not been friends.
We are. We okay. We are.
No, real
Listen,
shit.
bruh.
It's real
We are-
shit. Like
we are.
I've been more open. I'm gonna tell you this. On this podcast, I've been way more open than I have been on any other one that I have been,
Hey, we
Glad-
appreciate.
we
we
appreciate
appreciate.
that.
Glad we
Definitely,
brought that out.
Appreciate it.
and that's
He
cool.
won't say it. He won't say it, but our goal is to have a headliner at
Southeast, Southwest.
Southside. No.
Southside.
Southside Social?
Southside.
Hold on, Southside
Southside
Social.
Drinking. I've been drinking.
Come on, Michael. Come on, Michael. Bring it.
Hey, your management team fucking up right now.
You want to talk about my levels and where I'm trying to be? I'm gonna tell
Our
you.
goal is to have a headliner show within this year.
Yeah.
It's gonna be big. We're gonna do our best to make it happen. So,
Hey.
2025 project is just started. It is February. We are about to blow your guys' minds with what we got coming.
Okay.
So just put that seatbelt on because it's coming.
It's on. It's go time.
I like
It's-
all the motion coming from
It's go time.
Breezy.
So we'll let you know the venue
If you
and
wanna
when
know-
and where, but it's coming, and we're going to have a headline show, and it's going to be sold out. So you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
just check out.
I like
Rock that motherfucker, man.
I like the future references on into
Hey.
it with a
And
headline show.
Before you go,
Man.
shout out your social media. Let everybody know
Most
where they
definitely.
can follow
Most
you
definitely. Most
at
definitely.
on all platforms.
So when
Breezy
it,
social media.
when it comes down to it, anything on all platforms. I mean, literally.
Yeah.
If you've got music playing on it, that means iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever.
You on all that
If
shit.
it's got a sound on it, my name's on it, and it's
Okay.
under Dupreezy, and that's DUPREEZY. That's how you follow it. But if you want to get on my personal little YouTube, it's gonna be official Dupreezy.
Yeah,
That's
official
gonna be.
Dupreezy.
And if you want to get on my what's it called TikTok's gonna be the real Dupreezy. I don't really be promoting that.
That's
but-
where everybody at, though.
And that's what I'm about to have to jump
Everybody
on.
TikTok,
You know what?
Yeah.
man.
when they
I'm about to
when they
jump on
took
it.
TikTok
Everybody on
from
there.
I have a
year-
lot of shit.
I mean, from
showing
a day
up, though.
when they took
Yeah.
TikTok off for a day, I realized
The
how much
goddamn country
everybody
panic,
loves.
man, the country
Dude,
how
you
much-
want to talk about
Man.
these folks? These teenagers were about to lose their jobs.
Hey, hey,
On
See
a-
how motherfuckers was selling,
They
trying to buy
panic.
phones with the app on it.
Yeah,
I was like, this shit crazy. Motherfucker
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
15 bands.
they
That
were
shit
panicking
crazy.
like a motherfucker.
I want to say I appreciate Dupreezy coming up here.
Oh,
I'm Motivated Ain't You podcast.
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me.
Man, we had to, man. The motion you got going on, we just want you to keep pushing.
Yeah.
Keep pushing, bro. Keep pushing.
I appreciate that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
going,
keep
man.
pushing. Don't stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing, man. You're talented. Man, what you got going, you gotta represent Chatt. You know
if you
what
ever
I'm
see
saying?
me rocking a stage,
I can't wait. I
Two
want
eyes
to.
up
I'm about
on
to
the
take my
I wanna
headphones off.
see it.
Repping Chat, 2 eyes up
Hey,
on the
Go
hat.
ahead.
Hey, we
I'm-
definitely
I'm-
got to get to the next show. Though, man.
Hey,
Oh shit! I
That's
ain't
what
got.
I like.
Hey,
You already know.
I ain't even know you had that on.
Up on the
He had
hat.
that turned to
Two
the
eyes
back. Hey,
up.
I ain't know he had it on.
that's what I like about it.
now I
Two
feel
eyes
now I
up.
feel almost disrespectful for being on here and not doing it. But
Two eyes
if
up.
you ever get me on a fucking podcast or a
Whoa.
performance or
Let's
whatever
get
it may
Let's
be,
get it.
Chattanooga's always gonna be
Two
represented.
eyes
Two
up.
eyes up.
2 eyes.
Two
Guess
eyes
what?
up.
Guess what it is? 423 till I die,
Oh damn!
Two eyes
Straight
up.
like that.
and that's what it is. I'm gonna hold my city down every time.
I
And
love
I'm gonna
that.
support it.
Hey,
I
you've
love
been
it.
doing it too. You've been doing a good job
Most
at that,
definitely.
bro.
Most definitely.
Well, the
been
thing
doing
that
a
I
good
think
job.
is crazy is like a lot of people come out here and they want to do what they do and da 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 da. But like we're literally the outcast. We're the black sheep in it.
Right,
Like,
right.
We're actually kind of putting our name into the circumference for everything because like everybody knows Atlanta and that's Georgia. But now you got Nashville, Knoxville,
Memphis.
Memphis,
Most definitely.
and everything.
Yeah.
But now we need to be able to stand
Chat
10
time.
toes down on Chattanooga.
Hey, you fucking right.
And we got it. Because these folks out here really be eating and really be
You
grinding.
see
Put that
Everybody
motherfucking
loving
423 on the map.
100%.
Two eyes up, man. We got to
2 eyes
represent
up.
that shit.
And if they ain't ready to eat, then these folks sleep.
It's that simple.
Hey, he stuck another bar in there. didn't he? Hey,
Hey, he got the
Snake.
bars, don't he?
And that's what it is, bro.
Man, anything else you want to say, Dupreezy?
Last word.
Last words. Man, you done gave your
Everything.
shout-outs.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it like this. Everything happened for a reason.
Right.
Don't hate me because I am the person that I am. Everybody got an articulation place to where they can present themselves to the way they are, give themselves a voice. And at the end of the day, artistry comes in either words, poetry, or the way that you present yourself. And if that people are going to hate you from the way that you are, fuck them.
Wow.
Straight like
I'm
that.
fucking with that.
Reggie,
Easy.
Huh?
last words. I know you
Nah,
fucked
you can't
up.
give me the last words. We gotta give my homie Ken.
No, I'm
say what you
asking
need to
you.
say.
Do you have any
Well, like
last
it.
words?
Okay, well, my last words is, hey, I appreciate you coming to the pod, man. Hey, I done related to you a lot. You a dope ass dude, man. Your homie a dope ass dude.
Shout out, Mike.
I just
Shout
appreciate
out-
you coming to
shout
bless
out,
us.
Mike.
I can feel a lot.
I appreciate you coming to bless us with the pod.
Definitely.
I can feel the reciprocation between you and I as well.
Yeah. It's a lot of
Salute.
similarities, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cause he look like David better. Nah. What I want to say, my last words.
I'm gonna get you on the next
Yeah,
pod.
I know,
ain't gonna
I
get
know.
you. I'm gonna let you have this one.
I know.
I'm gonna get you on the next one.
My last words.
all
My last words, man. Dupreezy, a dope artist. Keep the motion going.
Thank you.
Like I love that you represent 423, 2 eyes up.
Yeah.
See
Good, the good way,
You
showing
see
the
it.
talent.
Yeah.
Like you, 913, Clown, J Mac. Yeah.
See, and
hold on.
But
Okay.
Leave them out, baby.
Hey, but you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of talent in Chat Town. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even gonna give it. I'm not gonna.
Difficult.
Yeah. Sometimes
J
it's
Mac's
difficult.
hard.
That's
J Mac is hard.
J Mac is hard.
That's why our top five.
That's
with
why
the
that
locals,
pressure. That's why that
the pressure
be so-
come. Yeah.
That's why that
But I
pressure.
like it. But everybody got
But
to each their
you know what
own.
I'm saying? I really appreciate you coming up here. You chose to Jack Daniels. Make sure you take that home.
God,
Take that shit with you.
And he's not driving. He's not driving.
Take that shit with you.
He's not driving. His homeboy Mike is driving, so he's safe. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Hey, Mike might need to drop him off and then come back and pick me up too. God damn.
Mike doing Uber.
I'm feeling good. Hey, I'm feeling good. God damn.
I like it, Schwicks. In another hour.
Hey, you got to tough it out.
Oh, I got to sleep on the couch.
Hey,
Okay.
Ken, you know you more than welcome,
I'm
bro.
gonna sleep on the couch.
You more than welcome, bro.
I'm gonna sleep on the couch.
You more than welcome, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I want to appreciate you for real, Dupreezy, man. You came up
It's
here.
much
We
love
had
for
a
having me.
dope ass pod.
Yeah, he came through and rocked this motherfucker.
He gonna listen to some beats.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's
then
that off pod shit.
Yeah, off pod. We're gonna hear some of his stuff. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? The unreleased stuff.
Release music.
The shit that's
Unreleased
coming out later on.
Coming out.
But
Valentine's Day.
I want to say you're a dope person.
Yeah,
I'm glad you
I appreciate
represent
that.
423 Chat Town like the right way.
I want to do it properly always.
Yeah, most definitely. And we
I'm
feel
not
that.
arrogant.
We feel that. I love arrogant artists, so don't.
Nah, it's all love. I'm like I
love
said.
arrogant
What did I
artists.
say earlier? I'm gonna let the arrogance speak when the arrogance gotta speak.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what I want to.
On the music.
I feel.
Put them. He
But-
said
on the
it.
track.
He said
Man,
it.
shout out to you, Ken. Go on and take us out.
Take us out, big
Hey,
homie.
just to reiterate again what Coop said, what Reggie said, we appreciate you, man. It's been a real pleasure and a treasure.
Experience.
You know what I'm saying? It's been really good. We keep doing your thing, keep moving forward. And with all that being said, man, as far as even with your brother Mike here, man, I like your ass. You crazy as shit, man.
That's a real friend too. That's a real friend.
That motherfucker
Keep him
crazy.
around. Keep him around.
He been here with him the whole motherfucking
Hey,
way, man.
If you want me to
The whole
speak on
time.
something with that, he'll boost my confidence more than I'll boost my own.
That's how it's
confidence.
supposed to
Because
be,
he
though.
believe in your ass,
Yeah,
bro.
right.
And I appreciate
Yeah.
seeing a friendship like that, man.
Because I'll
Because
never
one of the-
talk like that behind myself.
One of the real things that I learned in my life about real friends, man, friends ain't based up on agreeing with each other. It's based up on being honest with each other.
For sure.
And I see y'all doing that. But with all that being said, man, we're going to run this thing out like this. You know how it go. Remember, be peaceful, be positive, and you'll be prosperous. I'm motivated, ain't you? 2 eyes up. Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
You want to be a special guest on the Unmotivated Ain't You podcast? Hit your boy up, Coop the Beat Man at gmail.com. That's COOPDABEATMAN at gmail.com. You like the beats you hear in the background? You shopping for beats? Hit your boy up, Coop the Beat Man at gmail.com. That's COOPDABEATMAN at gmail.com. And don't forget, go to the new website, I'mMotivatedAintYouPodcast.com. Once again, that's I'mMotivatedAintYouPodcast.com. Go to the shop, check out the new drip. We got t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got sweatshirts, we got the trucker caps. We getting it in this season, that's right. I'mMotivatedAintYouPodcast.com. Once again, that's I'mMotivatedAintYouPodcast.com.